Power bottoms!
The world has changed. Gone to hell, more like. It started when magic came back. The awakening, some call it. You're rubbing elbows with orcs, elves, even trolls these days. Meanwhile, megacorps bleed the world dry. One board meeting at a time, they own just about everything. But not us. We're Shadowrunners. Mercenaries, operating in the margins, working dangerous jobs for the desperate and the powerful. Being a runner takes more than skill and street smarts. You want to live long enough to get paid, you'll need a team, the right talent for the job. Maybe that's a mage, someone who can fry your enemies with deadly spells. A good decker can jack into the Matrix and bypass the toughest security without leaving a trace. Adepts, riggers, shaman, and don't forget your street samurai. Packing enough firepower and cyberware to take on a small army. Man, magic, and machine. Takes it all to survive in the shadows. Welcome to the sprawl.
Welcome to Shadowrun Corporate Sins! It is good to see you here. I'm sorry, during our introduction you missed so many magical moments. So many, and perhaps they'll occur again and you can relive these moments with us. They were glorious. And with that, previously on Shadowrun Corporate Sins. Last time, our runners had a number of things to contend with. The first was that they were still inside the Pacific Rim telecommunications, satellite uplink base, and Cromwell had just inserted the data chip into the mainframe, the core of the satellite uplink, and had also been caught by security. So they beat a hasty retreat. Is that an expression?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, that is. I really thought that it sounded dirtier in my head.
When we unpacked our adjectives.
Wait, what?
Someone in chat will know.
Okay, so they hastily retreated from the facility. Elsie finished out William's shift, the person she was impersonating, so as not to completely ruin their lives, so he would only wake up having been unconscious for about 24 hours, but everyone believing that he'd gone to work that day.
Awesome!
So he's going to be confused and probably need some therapy.
Did I get him that transfer?
Roll me your negotiation. Let's find out.
Did we ever unhook the narco drip?
No.
I don't know. Did you guys? I assumed you had a reasonable limit on the amount. Oh yeah, you got him the transfer. Whether he wanted it or not.
I don't think he did.
You got him a transfer. So Elsie succeeded in not ruining someone's life completely, only a little bit. Mordecai and Fang did a little bit of distracting, although they underestimated the impact of the distraction when it was revealed that it was not a regular grenade, it was a thermal smoke grenade. So it wasn't quite as explosive as we thought it was gonna be.
Okay, who in the party would feel safer if I had regular grenades and not smoke grenades? There we go, that's why I got smoke grenades. Secrets out.
Then Fang used Elsie's sniper rifle to take care of some guards that had that had Cromwell. Cromwell managed to book it over the wall and into the barrens, while Fang and Mordecai gently floated away on their levitation and were not caught. They managed to wait for, I think it was 6 hours for Triple B car pickup to come and get them from the Barrens because their motorcycle still had burst tires, but they did eventually make it back to Seattle. Elsie took the carpool shuttle home. For William's carpool shuttle.
Oh.
Yeah. Worked out really well. You probably unhooked him because you would have gotten off at his at his home.
And somebody picked up the motorcycle.
Yes.
Yes.
It had no wheels, I
Yeah,
believe.
the tires were very shredded.
What?
No, I believe you said the tires actually been stolen.
Oh, on yours one.
On
Yeah, yours.
Hers was shot. It's not a good neighborhood.
On hers. Yours was fine because explosives. So you made it back to Seattle. Mainframe then rejoined the group, revealing that she had encountered her parents while she was gone, shot her mother, but not killed her. And so
rescued some kids.
and rescued a lot of children. And so there's some mixed feelings and a lot of emotions there. After more emotions, the group realized that Elsie had not returned home after going to take her GED. So they did some follow-up information and found out Elsie had in fact gone and taken her exam. Whether or not she passed is a different story. I'll make you do an extended test for that or something. But upon leaving the facility where the testing was taking place in Northgate, she had been kidnapped by people they later figured out were the Merlyns. They had mind-controlled her into getting into a vehicle. They identified the Merlyns on some security footage.
They controlled me into a vehicle?
Yeah.
Really?
It's dark shit.
Did you roll for that?
Do you want to roll your logic and willpower? Because we can.
Just like
feel
having to
like
redo the
you're
entire last
stretching.
episode. When
Yeah.
Fine. They shot you, and now you have some physical injuries.
Thank you.
Okay,
Wait
great.
a minute. That's not what we saw in
No,
the
that's
video.
fine.
They adjusted the video to feel cooler.
Oh.
Like they
Yeah.
like used the magic to break the tech to show
saying.
Elsie's walking to the car.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, there's no such thing as magic.
Oh, we're gonna screw Shadowrun. We're actually playing. I don't know.
Mundania.
Well, the good news is
Mundane
the wizard's
walking.
hat was destroyed.
Regardless,
All right.
Elsie was kidnapped. We
Gotcha.
can quibble over how many hits you got on resisting the spellcasting test. If you would like to roll your logic and willpower with a penalty because you were surprised, you're welcome to.
And you were
No.
fired from the test.
And
It's
the penalty
true.
because it already happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry you were absent, so you didn't get to actually defend against a penalty.
Red God is the worst.
I know. They then decided that rather than waiting till the morning when Lance Pendleton would get them information on where the Merlyns were, because they went to his house at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
He was asleep.
This is too
Yeah,
fast,
he was
I feel.
asleep. So he was like, great, I can get you this information, at a reasonable time, like at 9 when the contact will go,
opens.
when the office opens, right? When my contact will be there.
never
Cromwell said, fuck that noise, and immediately headed down to South Lake Union for the Wizard's Hat bar, where it was a known haunt of the Merlyns. Now it is no more. They marched in, and by they I mean Mordecai, marched in to a room full of 4 other mages and a bartender, and proceeded to attempt to get them to reveal the location of Elsie. They were not particularly interested in doing so and were fairly immediately hostile. In the ensuing fight, Fang decided to blow up the front of the building with
I had
a
a rocket
grenade
launcher.
rocket launcher, which
Wait,
was
was it
probably
grenade?
it was a rocket
It
launcher.
was it was your rocket launcher and one of your AV rockets.
Yeah, so you're down one of those.
Sorry,
But for
I didn't
a good
realize it
cause.
was yours.
Those
But
are
it
really
turns out
expensive.
An anti-vehicle rocket also works on buildings.
Yep.
I turned off the lights. It was very
Structures.
helpful.
Yeah. There was, there was a lot of things going on.
Sure.
Mordecai there was a lot of fighting and a lot of spirits, and a
I
lot of
tried to
mages.
social.
You did try to social. You were running a lot of penalties to them being agreeable to any
Apparently.
social interactions. So the result
Time to
being
negotiate.
that the group decided that this wasn't worth them fighting. The bar having been destroyed, the mages decided to leave. Cromwell, however, ran over the single-story building, over the roof, and down into the alleyway that the mages were leaving out of, and negotiated that he would go. The words that he used were, "Take me to Elsie," and then he tried to say, "No, take me instead," and they're like, "You said we could just take you to Elsie. That was the first thing that we agreed to." So foolishly, Cromwell is now unconscious in a van being taken to Elsie.
They invoked the no takesy backsy.
The no takesy backsies. The no takesy backsies.
I'm
So they
not
knocked him
trapped in
unconscious.
here with you. I'm unconscious in here with you.
So they knocked him unconscious and put him in a van, using magic, stun damage, so that he wouldn't go berserk. Not that dumb, most of the time. So
Wow.
right now we have 2 individuals that have been captured by the Merlyns. In the alleyway, we have
We got in the van and followed.
Yeah,
followed them.
so they got in the van. That's right, because you had your RFID active, and they took you to Discovery Park, which is in the kind of north. No, south. Like it's below the water. It's near the water. It's on the west side of Seattle. but not West Seattle, which is farther south than we are.
that's
Discovery Park. Go look it up. So it's a large park. At this time in the Sixth World, there are a number of paracritters that live in this park. The background count and noise fluctuate fairly highly, enough that they lost the signal on the RFID once it entered the park. So, Mfek were able to follow Cromwell. We're able to follow Cromwell to the park, and they know that he is somewhere in there. Where exactly, they do not know. Yes.
Did I take the rocket launcher from the motorcycle? Probably not, but can I say I did?
No.
Is that your no die that just has no's on it?
It has no and yes on it.
what I was
Sometimes it says yes.
Fair
It said
enough.
yes earlier when Elsie wanted to get him to transfer.
I forgot.
It's like, no,
Therefore,
hell
I can't
no,
wreck on it. Thought you rolled.
absolutely not.
I can't even.
Yeah, it's like, fuck no, hell no, definitely not, never, I guess.
Ugh.
So, let's jump straight
Oh.
Ooh.
to where they are. Let's just clear this out of the way. So, Elsie, you have been captured.
Yeah.
We can actually roll to find out if you were magically walked into the van or not. But once they got you, while you were not able to resist them, they restrained you fairly robustly. Like, you can try and make some escape artist tests if you want to, but if they notice that you're trying to escape, they certainly will stop you. They will also fairly willingly and without much hesitation utilize either knockout, which is the touch spell that Mordecai uses to deal
Punch.
punch, sorry, not knockout. Knockout's the physical one. Is that what it's called?
There's a knockout spell, but I don't remember.
Yeah, knockout's the one versus willpower. You use punch because it's versus body, right?
No, punch is indirect. So yours knockout is probably a direct one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you have the will. Yeah, I get it. Because yours is the armor penalty. Anyway, it's relatively similar to that. It deals stun damage.
Gotcha.
That is, your armor does not help you resist.
Picking up what you're putting down.
So they're fairly inclined to mostly keep you compliant, or at least not a problem. They haven't really asked you any questions or interacted with you particularly. They don't seem to care. You get the impression that they don't particularly care to get anything out of you.
Great. That probably means I'm bait.
Yes, that would be something that you would suspect, that they're probably just planning on using you as bait.
And
They have
guess
no
what?
real motivation
working.
to get any information or hurt you in any particular way other than if you try and fight them or escape. So you are kept, for the most part, in a room, or pretty much the entire time. They might, give you a cup to pee in at some point if you need it. Because you really have only been there at this point since your test ended at about 7, and this is 4 in the morning now. So it hasn't been a massive amount of time, so they're not particularly worried about giving you food or anything. So you're probably operating with a few boxes of stun damage.
Okay.
Let's say it's 3.
Okay.
Just put you at a -1, just from the various spells that they've used to keep you docile or unconscious or compliant. And you are tied to a chair, restrained. There are the plastic, what are they called? Something manacle.
The
the
ties?
ones,
Bastille?
The ties?
Yeah.
Like plastic ties?
I did
the
the
what-
containment.
zip ties?
the
Zip ties?
containment
Zip ties.
manacles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so you're arms behind your back. You're also your ankles are attached to the chair. The chair is pretty large. You can try and roll it over and knock it down, but every time you do that, they're nope. And so you're kind of mostly just been sitting there. Have you tried to do anything in particular while you were there?
I think the first thing that I'd probably just want to observe them for a while and see if I can figure out who's in charge and who the lackey is. And I am going to try to break free from my confinement without letting them know.
Okay. So go ahead. You're able to eventually, watching them for long enough, you're able to figure out there's a couple people that appear to be more superior, but none of them are clearly the top. You
Right.
recognize them as the Merlyns. You're they're all magic. You remember interacting with them enough that these are likely all involved in the Merlyns. Give me a quick perception.
Ooh.
6.
Some of them you're
Wow.
not sure if they are Merlyns or not.
Okay.
They don't appear to necessarily be awakened, like they haven't used any magic, although you can't necessarily tell. And with 6 hits, you actually probably notice that some of them are wearing yellow and black, like consistently.
Oh no.
No.
It's that biker gang. I want to say the yo-yos, but that's not
No.
right.
Claudia knows.
It's the
Roll a memory test.
yeah.
Not the Zoros.
It's
Halloweeners. No, we never did that.
I can't tell you guys that I'm not there.
3
Cutters.
cutters. Yeah. But they're a motorcycle gang, right?
Mm-mm.
No, not the
They're a
cutters.
drug gang.
The Cutters are the drug
That's
gang.
right. That's
Oh.
right. I get the
Who
gang
owns
They're the
mixed up.
ones who have
Building
a
we
few
blew up?
openings
Yep.
to fill.
Yep.
Well, that we
Oh.
blew up.
Oh, they've
Like-
like formed a supervillain society to
Oh,
fight
wow.
us. It's like the Legion
Yeah.
of supervillains here.
The Legion of
Just-
Disappointment.
The 2 Seattle gangs that you've really pissed
But what about
off.
the Halloweeners? Like, they
They
hate
don't
us.
care about you.
What about
They haven't
I feel
really
like there's
interacted.
The
Somebody
troll
somebody
killers
else
would be the third group
Yeah,
you're
I was
probably
about
pissed
to say.
off.
Are there any troll
That's
killers?
mostly just you and
Not that
Fang.
you can tell.
Right. Given we actively hunt them down.
That's always like
Yeah.
They're a pretty puny gang. So.
it's like that and ice cream are your dates.
We have a lot.
Your dates are hunting troll killers
Yeah.
That's when he gets to choose.
and getting ice cream. That's the
Damn
part Fang
Cutters.
chooses. So you're able to notice that piece. And they're all of the people you can tell who are wearing the yellow and black, who you recognize eventually as probably being Cutters, are well armed in a way that the mages typically aren't.
Okay.
Which is sort of how you can kind of tell them apart. The mages will often have like a pistol,
Right.
but they
But
don't.
not heavily.
They're not nearly as heavily armed, for obvious reasons.
So bummed.
So the escape test. Go ahead and give me an escape artist.
All right, I'm gonna add 2 thumper dice to this.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna use a point at edge, my edge, to re-roll my misses. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, I got 5.
I feel like we may need that edge.
I am a human. I have a lot.
She does.
That's true.
That's true.
I only have 2.
I have one.
We're very.
So you're able to get
Admirable
like
here.
a pretty good. You basically get like one of your arms out and like both of your legs. You start getting them free. They notice you and they're gonna fire a stun bolt at you.
God!
So with a this one you don't resist. You just resist.
Is this electricity?
Nope. It is magic.
It's just magic.
So you're gonna roll your willpower.
Okay.
You should be really good at willpower. That's all you do.
Yep.
I mean, other than
Well.
be amazing.
She's a face.
Yeah. All right. I am gonna add 2 more thumper dice to this because yeah, 4.
You take 6 points of stun damage. Like stay in the chair.
Whoa! Man. Ooh, Elsie's so used to electricity that she's like, oh, so I'm just gonna get like it's like a holy like, oh my god, like what was that? And then she's like, mages.
Cool. even
She
rolled the drain
is.
for you.
She's still awake,
That had to be
just barely.
force 10.
Yeah. So, they kind of,
Oh.
if you continue trying to escape, they will kind of continue the
Kill
pattern.
me?
No, knock you out. It's stun
Oh.
damage. So knock you unconscious. So you are now in the chair. And at about 4 a.m, the door opens. And there is several people, because it is a large individual that they are dragging. Your back is probably to the door, so you don't see it at first until they drag him past you, and it's Cromwell. And they throw him on the ground.
I'm just having that like, oh my god.
And like there's an I-beam essentially behind him that they like strap him to that. So rather than chair, they're like, it's a troll. We're not that dumb. And so they securely manacle him, both his arms and legs, like he's like stuck in
Like a pig on a spit.
Yeah, essentially, like arms and legs like behind you, like kneeling on the I-beam.
How many does it take to drag him?
There's probably at least 3 of them,
an
3
I-beam?
or 4 dragging him like
Yeah.
an I-beam. It's the like steel foundation, like
Like
pillars
when you look
that
up
they
in
use
an
for a
elementary
foundation.
school and you see those metal beams on the ceiling.
Oh,
Or when you
see
see
any,
like a
like-
building under
like
construction.
Yeah.
a rafter.
Yeah,
Like a-
they're steel and they're shaped like
'cause
an
it's the letter
eye.
I.
It's an I-beam. Yeah.
But we got an illustration. We're good.
Rather than an I-beam.
It's not Cyclops.
That's what I got confused. I'm helping you people who don't know.
One of the
that's a
mages,
Or an
they slap a stun
IED.
patch on you.
What's that?
They slap a stun patch on you that will
Yeah.
probably get
Yeah.
you to about half. Take away half of your stun damage, and you'll wake up.
Okay.
At the same time, you see walking in behind him, and you don't see them because they're probably standing right behind you. Cromwell will wake up, and Cromwell in front of you, you'll see Elsie
No, I
tied to
don't.
this chair. Huh?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right. Are you
Viable.
astrally perceiving it all right now?
I will try.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to.
Yep.
There's a little bit of noise, or background count. You are able to sense Elsie's background count or signature, Elsie's astral signature. You also sense a familiar astral signature in the room, and you hear a voice, and you hear this voice say, "So wonderful to see you again, Cromwell. After you killed 2 of my mages, I'm going to enjoy this."
Is this Peter Winther or is this Venus? Or-
Like, I'm like, Elsie's sitting in the chair going, oh, they're gonna have to be so much more specific than that. And she starts like going through all the people it could be.
It's Venus. I see a
Oh,
woman,
I'll remember
large,
you.
long blonde hair,
You're the one what we blew up our house, right?
among other things.
Can you give us another visual for
And then you-
everyone else who doesn't remember? It's been a year.
then you-
Venus, it has been a year. Venus, you would see her if you could, and so would you, but your back's to her. She's, a fairly lithe woman. She's, on the smaller side of height. She's got long blonde hair that right now is in like that very loose Elsa sort of braid down her back. She's wearing like what she would probably wear. She's hermetic. Not hermetic. She's shaman. Sorry. So she's got like looser kind of. She's like it's that with warlock chic, like large hood robe, but it's also super asymmetrical and stylish.
That's cool.
It's super cool. It's super cool. Like big plugs, like with LED, like natural wood earrings and just a fairly. Maybe intimidating if you know who she is.
I like her more now.
So, all right. I know the mage what tried to mind control me into killing Elsie.
Roll a logic and willpower.
It begins.
I want to get a really good look at this lady's face when I can. Because I hear she's petite and blonde.
3 hits.
Should make it very easy.
Oh, 3 hits? Okay.
Is that a lot? Is that? I am all my tummy's not feeling good right now. I'm really stressed out right now. Like, this is...
Yeah.
That's not how I would choose to go up against
Okay.
her.
You feel like someone has taken control of your limbs. You no longer have control over your body. And Venus kind of just nods. And one of the guards will go and unhook you, and you can't move. And then you hear these commands come into your head, like telling your body where to go and what to do. And this happens in about 15 seconds.
All right.
You stand up and you are compelled to walk over, and you just hear her, and you hear her say, Venus say, crush her skull. So, I, however, have to roll this with her skills because she's the one controlling you. And I'm gonna add 5 thumper dice.
Is this really the time to use 5 thumper dice?
It is. It is.
I want to specify, you did not confirm that they put me back in the manacles
Yes.
I got partially.
You- They would have come over.
I'm like,
and
I got 2 legs free. Let's Black
so
Widow
you
this
can
shit.
give me with a penalty of 3. You can give me your dodge.
Okay.
Where are we during this?
You guys are not there yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
you're finding your way into the park.
Into the woods to get the.
The woods to get the trolls.
Sorry, I have to.
Find the fuck up troll who did this.
5. What's your unarmed physical damage?
My unarmed physical damage, no, not the roll, but the damage is 14 physical. Or stun. It's
No, it's physical.
yeah. Well, when she's that stunned,
okay.
it's going to be that anyway.
Yep. So you had 5 hits.
Yep.
14. You resist 18 points of physical damage.
All right. Let's see. What?
Now's when you use that edge.
Armor counts, right?
If you would like to burn a point of edge, you may break Cromwell out of the mind control.
Burn it burn?
Wait.
Burn.
Wait.
And you will not get hurt.
I'm messing the corner.
I also go berserk in my head. Whatever that's worth.
Yep.
yeah, I will burn that sweet edge rather than die.
Okay.
Horrible
Death of having
troll
your...
splat. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Cromwell, Elsie, how do you break Cromwell out of the mind control? Or the physical control?
Let's see. We got mage, mind control lady. No, Cromwell hates that. What do I say? I think I just zero in and lock eyes with him.
And he's actually not melee controlled. He's only being
you are
puppeteered.
100% aware that you are being
Yeah.
forced to crush Elsie's skull.
Yeah, which is what happened with the last mage too.
Yep. Oh, she wants you to know.
Yes.
I just say, Cromwell, break free.
Yeah, Cromwell.
And then I say, think of Fang.
Oh.
Roll me a leadership.
All right. Is that bad? Or are you guys on the outs? Should I not have invoked that name?
She did lose the bet. And then Mordecai attacked Cromwell.
And then, somebody proposed.
I was trying to help.
Oh, and then Cromwell proposed, asked her brother for permission to marry her.
I am going to
proposed.
use another point of edge to reroll my misses.
my God.
Because that did not go well. That still didn't go well.
God.
I'm gonna add 5 thumper dice to this. Because I'm not having a very Boy. Whew. What else have I got?
How many hits did you get?
5.
Okay. Take this. Cromwell, or Tony, roll another logic and willpower. Add
Okay.
5 dice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Logic, logic and
That's
willpower. Even with 5
totally.
dice. Let me get this. Oh my god. 1 hit.
What?
It's fine. I made her burn edge, so I'm just gonna assume.
Well, does she still take the damage, or how does?
No. So what happens is, as Cromwell, you see his hands are about to literally bash on the sides of your skull and crush your brain matter.
chair.
You flinch back in your chair and you lock eyes with him as he's descending. This is 3
Point of order.
seconds of time.
Eyes?
Cromwell doesn't have eyes.
Oh
Lock
my
eyes
goodness.
with him. Lock sockets with
Stir
him.
him down.
He knows you're there.
I
And
can feel the burn of my spite.
He's got his black glass eyes in right
speaking
now.
convince him and speak to him and break the spell. So you are able to stop. Your body is no longer under control just before you make contact with Elsie. The rest of Mfek.
Back to where we're leaving.
That's where we're leaving them. Unless you want me to keep going over here. No, let's narratively move over here.
How far have we narratively gotten?
Oh, well, let's figure out how far into the park you are. So you guys show up at kind of the edge of Discovery Park, and you don't know exactly where Cromwell's gone. So how are you going to attempt to find him?
Can Sharky do the thing with the finding?
Well, I can even just look for his astral
Okay.
signature.
How can we help?
Well, with the astral signature stuff, you probably can't.
We can't with that.
But
Okay.
I mean, I can try to track his astral signature. But before I do this,
Are you sure we have time to do before we do this?
Well,
I
I'm
feel
just
like we
saying.
need to do the thing because
Cromwell is like proving his idiocy.
we can't talk
your
about this
boyfriend.
right now.
This is not the time for that, Mordecai.
He's leading us right into a trap that is probably going to get us all killed. I mean,
I'm saying not.
here's what I'm
This
saying.
is a very valid point. Like I get, and this at this point you gotta remember, Fang is like 3 feet taller than Mordecai.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
Look,
You want to like stand up next to him?
no. But like, I get what you're saying. This is not perfect, especially because he just proposed and then he's gone, and then like we need to deal with like that is totally on the table of his decision to not trust the team with this mission is definitely a problem. Okay, no one is saying that's not. The issue is
here's
Mainframe sticks her hand up in between them.
Use my thing. My donut.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah,
big
yeah.
donut. Is there anything I can see? In
Oh,
quick
there's a
scan?
lot of stuff happening on the
shit.
astral plane.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, you really don't know what you're looking at. Is Sharky still with you?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
probably.
still has
Sharky's there.
But I can't see. Oh, damn it.
Look, there's just one.
Yeah, no,
thing.
there's no clear like Cromwell astral signature in the
There's
distance.
just
It's a
one
big
thing
park.
I
A lot
need
of trees.
to look, because I'm not doing this for him at this point.
who are you doing this for then?
I will do this for you, Fang.
What
if you tell me this thing between you and him, is it for real?
Wait. We're gonna pause on this for a second. Are you literally blackmailing both the lives of the 2 people who are in our family of Mfek, both Elsie and Cromwell, and tell like to what?
I'm not blackmailing anyone.
Okay.
I just need to know before I throw my life out the window that this is for something that's bigger than just, we're teammates running together and we owe it to each other.
Let's put it this way: if you were in there, I would go head first in there.
And if I put myself in there like a complete moron,
You know I would.
that wasn't a good example.
There's no question to me that they are worth this.
Do you love him?
Yes. Yeah.
Don't yes like that. Do you really, honestly, like with your whole heart, love him?
Let me ask you this.
What?
Would you do this for Mainframe? Because I do it for Mainframe. Do you
I
love
am not
Mainframe?
part of this discussion.
It's
You're-
the same amount of thing. You guys have been doing flirty.
What? No. Back to the original subject.
Keep going.
Which is what? What is the original? Are you like?
I'll answer you, but you have to answer me first.
Before this moment, before Cromwell took all of this and decided that he could do better than our entire team, we were thinking about it. I was definitely going to say yes. And now that I know he thinks that he can carry everything on his shoulders, that's not what a team's about. That
You
needs
know
to be
what
questioned.
she's gonna say yes to?
Do you love him?
Yeah. Everyone makes mistakes. It's worth it.
All right. Well, I'd go in after Mainframe 3.
That makes sense. Mainframe would go after. I assume we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Not for the same reason.
All right, Sharky, find the dumbest troll that you can find in a 6-mile radius.
You might want to specify blind. There may be other dumb trolls.
I highly doubt
So racist.
he's going
so
to find
racist.
a dumber troll.
Go ahead and give me Sharky's search.
I think he was force
Trashy
9.
Yeah. If I remember from that clip that they posted on Twitter where you hemmed and hawed.
Right.
I have tracking. Would that help me?
Yeah.
Can I roll that?
Yeah.
So I'll just look around and be like, do I see?
Yeah, you can be like, do I see where a van would have gone?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, everyone who had ears problems.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
For his first one?
For 10
Okay,
minutes.
for 10 minutes. So it will take him 10 minutes, or somewhere in that range of time. He'll come back to you and he'll be like, and he disseminates information that there are several spirits around, a lot of astral signatures, and he found Cromwell in a building near this tall glowing tower.
Great. A boss dungeon. Great.
But it's not in the tall glowing tower. And then he like demonstrates, like he creates like a light on his face, and he's like, it's like this. I don't know what it is, but it's like this.
Is it a lighthouse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he eventually figures out. But they're in a building, not that building, but it's nearby. Also, there's a barrier there, and he totally couldn't get in, but he saw them taking him in. A lot of mages.
So he's not actually in the lighthouse?
No,
or-
he's just near it.
He's near the lighthouse. Behind a
Do
barrier.
we see a lighthouse?
Right
now.
From where you are, if you moved like to the coast and to the edge, you would be able to see the lighthouse.
I assume
Do
we
it.
would just go straight to the water because that's where lighthouses are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I assume there's like a road. I assume it's like a oh, come visit our lighthouse. But
What were
then
your
you have
hits
the-
on tracking?
Oh, I got one.
I guess you could
One.
have like a
There's a
magic
road.
lighthouse.
Guys, I found the road.
There's a road that heads like down the coast,
Okay.
along the coastal edge. There's
All
also a
right.
couple
So,
of other roads that go
mainframe
into
will
the
run.
park.
Oh, I thought we were
can
gonna
we-
like lock.
Or we can just take
are
the.
we?
Can we
Follow the
just
road.
take the car?
Truman?
I mean, I assume you drove in. Yeah, it's a road.
Yeah,
Like, there
it's
are
a street.
there are a handful of like it's a single lane road. You probably don't want to encounter anyone driving the other direction, or it gets awkward.
Well, they're gonna go behind. We're not gonna return. Like we will.
Fine. We will continue driving down road as
Yeah.
quickly as is safe without going into water.
Everyone, give me a perception, astral or
Though,
otherwise.
I do want to talk about that. This is not safe, and maybe we should come up with a
Yeah,
plan.
yeah. This is not safe. You nailed that, Fang.
I'm just saying, maybe if things go really bad, you guys should leave.
Mordecai, are you looking regularly or astrally? Okay. And you won't notice these. So, as you are driving and you get closer to the road, were you looking on the matrix? Or were you looking with your eyes?
I was rolling. I was not rolling matrix perception.
Okay,
I was
you-
rolling physical.
You can roll it as a matrix perception. Let's see if you notice.
I got it. I see a road.
4. So, I assume who's driving? Yeah, so you were driving, so it makes more sense that it was matrix because you're using at least AR for the vehicle. You see, as you're driving down the road, like an alarm flash on the matrix, and you have a quick moment to respond as there's a detonation on either side of your vehicle, like
Wait.
an IED essentially. So give me a handling test.
Wait, so we were driving down a road and then explosions happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, who'da thunk
Well,
that
better-
driving into the trap that we've been double
Better
baited
that we were in the
into.
van than walking.
That's fair. I like that you're the positivity point, because right now me and
It ain't gonna be Mordecai.
So handling, is that a plus or is it just?
It's your driving test, and then it ends up being the handling limit of the vehicle.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna use the we got at the end of last episode to push the limit.
Yeah.
So that's the one where the handling won't matter.
Yep.
And I can just roll my pilot groundcraft, which is solid, and then I'm gonna roll 5 dice.
Please do. Just please make it so we don't die.
I am feeling all sorts of things in the stomach right now. Like,
That's I told you that was happening to me earlier.
yeah, well, I caught up.
4 more weeks. 4 more weeks.
I'm just saying,
Maybe.
Do you guys have 4 points of edge to burn each?
No.
so we'll take turns.
6 hits.
That's good. That's a lot of hits.
I mean,
He said hopefully.
I think she's reading.
Oh, sorry. How many hits?
6 hits.
6 hits. Yes, that'll be nice. So you see this blinky, 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 just enough. You're like, oh shit, that's a wireless grenade that is set to, or like motion detecting, or motion detector. You swerve the van. You manage to get the armored side of it, like all of the windows and stuff. You feel the van rocks and tips onto its side, but all of you.
Wait,
Actually,
Fully on
let's-
its side or just a little bit on its side?
It probably swings to its side. It's a van, right? Not a car.
Yeah, it's a bulldog.
Okay.
Dynamite.
Van,
What's
not a car.
the roll a body and armor on the vehicle?
Body and armor on the vehicle.
Were we all wearing seatbelts? I don't know.
I don't know. Were you wearing a seatbelt?
I mean, I assume at this point we all wear
Doesn't
seatbelts.
seem like a thing Mordecai would do.
Body.
it doesn't. And Dan's awfully quiet right now.
I'm thinking about it.
Body
I'm
and
not-
armor or is body
Yeah.
the limit to armor? Or-
No, body and
You've
armor.
had crumbs
That's
in
how
plenty.
vehicles
That's
resist. Yes, vehicles have a lot of dice.
I just need
I
to do
see
math on the
Mordecai
number of
being one of
dice
those like
per
seatbelts kill you and accident people.
I think Mordecai would have enough experience that normally he would put on a seatbelt, but he's under a lot of stress, so I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay. You roll your one logic die.
No, I was just rolling a die, and he's not wearing a seatbelt.
Okay. Mordecai will get thrown then in the van.
Wait, can
Where's
I try to get a reaction to bear hug him? Can I? Okay.
Spend a point of edge to do it. Spend, not burn.
I'm sorry. I'm really afraid. I totally got it.
Huh? You're not gonna.
I would go into that building for you, but I wouldn't. You spend a
Fine, you're right. I'll do it. I'll do it.
So,
I mean, I'm no Cromwell, clearly.
I spent
Bullshit.
5 thumper dice on
Okay.
the handling. Thank you, needed that. But on the body and armor, it's 44 dice.
Yeah.
I got 15 hits.
Vehicles have a lot of dice. Great. So you're
Right.
able to
Claudia has a
absorb.
player
The van
one.
absorbs
Player
almost
one.
all of the damage. You'll get there. There's going to be a huge, like a gash on the side. A little bit of the armor plating on the side of that van comes off. It tips it to the side, but it doesn't fall it all the way over. So Mordecai, you're going to be.
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna
flown.
catch him.
Are you going to spend a point of edge?
Claudia, the player
He's
is
not going to
really
take that
afraid.
much damage because the van doesn't flip all the way over.
Fang
Oh,
would still
God.
do it. Like, even if it like was gonna give him a paper cut, Fang
Okay.
would do it.
I
Does
can
she?
heal myself.
No, Fang would do it.
Okay.
Because Claudia doesn't want to.
So
Because-
Fang sees Mordecai and like leaps out of the passenger seat, extends her arm, and grabs him into a bear hug. As all of you skid, and the van swerves to the side, nearly tips over and rocks back.
Thank you, Fang. Should have worn my
It
seatbelt.
would be like,
Okay.
staying here now.
I don't really know what to check for this. I would like to know what mainframes, like, what she knows about, like, whether or not they should just double back or just pull the car away.
So one thing you guys would all know is that explosives would be odd for the Merlyns to use. Like that is not part of their MO. They are mages. Most of their protection or anything like that, like hearing about a barrier, totally normal. They're gonna have barriers out the wazoo and probably a bunch of spirits searching. Them using explosives is odd. Like that would not be normal. So either it wasn't the Merlyns and this was left over from something else, or they're working with someone else, or they've decided to pick up a bunch of new skills. So those
Or
are kind of options.
we are a big deal to them.
In terms of what it was, you saw the flashing, which means it was connected to a motion sensor. And so someone would have set it to basically go off if any car went down this road that wasn't RFID tagged.
Okay. I think.
So you would be able to scan on the matrix. Like it wasn't a particularly sophisticated setup. Like they weren't really trying to conceal it. You would be able to see matrix signatures of at least devices in the area. It's not connected to anything else. It was an independent unit that was just preset to detonate.
If they have that kind of firepower, and they will hear that, whoever these assholes are, they are coming here. I think we need to find another way in.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
So
not.
you know, there's the road that goes there, but you would be able to pull up a map of it. It's fairly dense, like field and sort of forest and scrubland kind of area. It is overgrown a lot more than Discovery Park is today. So you would be able to get cover in the
Yeah,
wilderness.
so I will
Your
take-
biggest risk there would either be people on foot finding you, or astral or paracritters.
It's fine. And I don't think we'll dump the vehicle and probably have to go in by foot because we're marked target now.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, they're not. Here's the thing: they're not going to set up another set of bombs. Like, no way do they think we were going to find the first one. So
I'm finding a way to hide at this point. So
Okay.
going into the woods, not really.
So you kind of like drive the vehicle like up the hill a little bit and into the woods and just like park it behind a bunch of trees. You guys had gotten pretty close. Like this explosive was set maybe 200 meters or so away from where you were expecting to get to.
okay.
So at this point, like especially if you get a little bit of height, you can definitely see the lighthouse.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
You don't have to do this. I had to like open the car, get him out, and then, like this is I will be honest. If you decide to leave right now, I would lose a lot of my confidence in you. But you do not have to. You like. You were honest with me
Who's
earlier.
emotionally blackmailing who now?
You don't see any devices in the immediate vicinity. You're able to get, your range is a little bit limited because of the noise, but you can at least be pretty confident of about like a 20-meter sort of radius around you.
Okay.
That there's nothing set up to go boom.
So, unless anybody has any other ideas or is backing out, we don't know how much time he has.
Or she.
Or she.
Elsie.
They. Let's just go
Yeah.
slowly, carefully. Let's stop every couple of meters so I can do a scan so that we do not get blown to bits.
Here's the thing. At this point, I think you're in charge. I'm frazzled. And I'm just
Okay, great. Forward.
Um,
And I will do this when we have to stop for a scan.
cool.
it's very, you're like digging into that Ares background training.
Sharky will conceal us
Okay.
so that. And I think that's the last service that that particular summoning had. So
Actually, the last service would have been the. Oh no, you told him to stay
search.
within to keep it not.
yeah, it wasn't
ra-
a
Okay.
remote.
Yeah, then that would probably be the last one. If you want to give me a gangs knowledge test,
I have
or you can do
law
like
enforcement?
memory. Yeah, law enforcement.
All right.
And just see if you put these things together too. Your gut tells you
This is weird.
that this is weird and someone else is involved in the Merlin. You probably with the Merlins, you probably couldn't identify that for sure. It'd be the Cutters.
But like, okay.
There was nothing astral about that explosion. Well, that's
No,
all
it was on. I saw it on the Matrix. It was a device.
That's not the Merlin's MO.
Stop.
But it can't be. Like, it can't. Like, I know what we're all thinking, but it can't be.
Wait, what are we all thinking?
Remember that one time there was an explosion with grenades?
That you have to be more specific.
Okay. Remember that one time we took down the gang that put me in for
You mean the Cutters?
the Cutters? Yeah, it could be, but it can't be because I
Why
mean,
would it be the Cutters?
Because we blew up a drug warehouse.
Well, we didn't blow it up.
They think we did.
they definitely think we did, and then we got them kind of caught. Like,
I mean, technically we
And
kind
then
of
also
did.
Fang announced her
I
name.
definitely said my real name,
Yeah.
Akshara.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you
well,
did.
there's that.
She looked pretty pissed.
She was also like, there's no way she'd have rehab that fast to understand, like to heal, and then even more than that to get out of prison. Like, there's no way.
So we're concealed, we're sneaking. Two
Yeah.
hits on that Matrix.
2 hits.
Detection was great.
You don't see anything, but your range on this one's a little bit shorter. If you guys want to give me, you can maybe probably do astral, and you'll do regular perception. So we're gonna.
Can I try to like actually reach out to them now that we're closer?
Yeah, you want to try? To?
I would love to try to like talk to them. 2 hits on my perception.
There's too much noise to get a message out.
Can I just keep sending messages, hoping that they'll
Sure.
eventually come in?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send messages of like ETA. I'll be like, get ready to bust out now, kind of things.
On loop. Get ready to bust out now. Get ready to bust out now.
Get ready to bust out.
Are you
now.
ready?
You. So far, the coast is clear. You guys are probably moving. You've gone about 50 meters closer. We'll kind of go ahead and give me another perception.
3 hits.
You're okay. So at this point, you're about 100 meters away. You're kind of on like the peak of a hill. You can see the lighthouse, like if you look kind of closely enough through the trees. Although it's pretty dark, but thankfully the lighthouse is a point of light. It is oddly enough still working. I think it's probably just like a tourist thing at this point. Although not many tourists come through Discovery Park anymore. It is.
Yeah.
It's not a
That'd be
great
Ghost hunters,
place. Yeah, it's where like a lot of homeless people and want to hang out.
That's how it goes. They could be
They're
ghost hunters.
ghost hunters.
So what did Sharky say? What was it in the lighthouse? Was
No, it
near
wasn't in the lighthouse. There should be some kind of barriered off region
Building?
near there.
Do you see a barrier?
Do I see a building?
You would know from just looking at maps. There's like a lighthouse and then a little bit of space, and then there's kind of a collection of old and fairly dilapidated buildings
Oh,
from
great.
an old military and stuff like.
Warehouses.
They're actually old barracks.
Oh, I've seen those. Those
Yeah.
exist in real life.
Yes. They're way less
Yeah.
way less good
I
shape.
assume some of like
They got
collapsed
probably
roofs.
refurbished for a while at one point as like a tourist thing to like revitalize the park, and they're like some have collapsed roofs and stuff, but they're like old houses, old barracks. meeting halls, mess halls, and things like that.
Okay, so if Mainframe sees that on the map, she'll
Yeah.
she'll point it out to the other two. So
Probably a collection of. There's probably about a half a dozen house-looking buildings of some capacity, and then like another 3 or 4 larger buildings.
Let's go to the larger ones.
well, hopefully when we get
Sharky would be
closer-
able to direct you a little bit closer.
Yeah.
They don't
No.
all have barriers on them.
Yeah, well, Sharky can also indicate to me like which one it is that he saw. He tracked Cromwell too. So.
We'll start heading that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep more. I'm gonna pull out a shotgun. That's quiet, right?
Mainframe's got her pistol armed.
I mean, at this point, we don't need to be quiet. We've already announced that we're here.
We would rather them be slightly surprised. That would be nice.
So if you are trying to surprise them, go ahead and give me a sneaking. You're being concealed, so you have some advantages.
We
thank
move
goodness.
along towards our goal. Let's save ourselves an idiot troll.
I've been very consistent with my rolls tonight, too.
Wow, Mainframe is the sneakiest. Good thing you have
Sometimes the dice are with you.
Mainframe's pretty sneaky.
I
Yeah.
assume we're just being snarky to
Yeah, it
each
was
other.
actually kind of a shit roll, but
Oh yeah, they're just bickering behind you, and you're like, oh yeah.
Everyone has faults. I'm pretty upset though.
I know everyone has faults.
Some of yours include talking when sneaking. So you, at this point, you're kind of rounding like the cusp of the hill. You're able to see the land in front, the lay of the land in front of you, and you decide at that point, like you kind of duck down and are going through the underbrush and the trees in a stealthier manner. Although there's still a fair amount of like cracking of leaves and rustling, and it's not particularly quiet.
That's back in a nutshell.
So, go ahead and everybody, as you are proceeding forward, you're maybe about 50 meters away from the building.
Okay.
Let's make it more like 75. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Matrix, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
We don't round up on glitches, right?
No.
We don't.
Did you glitch on your perception?
No.
Okay.
Out of 5 dice, I got 2 glitches.
Okay. Great. So, astrally, you see, you're able to see the building with the barrier on it. It's one of the smaller, more house-like looking buildings. You see it's a pretty powerful barrier. It was probably set up as a ritual rather than as a spell, so no one's sustaining it right now. You also see a number of spirits in the area that appear to be patrolling, and there is also a couple of mages that are kind of on the outside, and then people who don't have awakened astral signatures as well. Mainframe, in terms of matrix stuff, there's mostly, like you see, cameras and lights. Nothing's really set up on a host. A lot of it's just like a PAN or a personal area network or a wide area network. And you see a few smart linked guns and kind of pockets of things. In terms of accessing anything that's particularly far away, it's going to be you're going to deal with some penalties through noise. Just
I'm
the
particularly
area,
looking
but
for like motion sensors, pressure plates, or cameras near us at
yeah,
this time.
right in your immediate vicinity, there aren't any. You do notice that there appear to be like actual jammers set up the closer you're getting to the building. Like the noise like increases in a definitive way as it gets closer to the building, which is probably why you haven't been able to send any messages. And there are a couple of motion sensors kind of, you're about 75 meters out. There seems to be like a smattering of them to kind of cover the like 50-meter radius, but none of them appear to be linked up to explosives.
Those motion sensors are not hooked up to explosives. Okay. It's nice of them to have the hooked up to explosives bit. It's very considerate.
Well, you don't see any other devices that are connected to them.
I do-
Thing with your one hit, there are trees in front of you. There are no people in front of you.
There's no people. Let's just go.
I
There's a
can
lot of
tell.
guns.
I can see the barrier. I can see spirits, and I can also see people who definitely aren't mages.
You can see people?
Yes, I'm magic.
I can see their guns.
Okay. Oh, this might have easy.
So we can do our
Is
best
there
to sneak
anything
by.
strategic, like looking at, like, are there clusters we can, like, what's the path of least resistance? Path of least
If you
guns?
take a little bit of time, you could probably find a spot that doesn't have, isn't particularly well covered by motion sensors. It might involve like a little bit of looping around, kind of going between the buildings. The guards, like, they're not super well organized in the sense that they have really regular patterns, but you would be able to potentially sneak past some of them. The spirits are probably going to be a little bit trickier because they are essentially guarding the area. Their job is to really look for astral signatures that aren't supposed to be there. But you can find, like, the people seem to be relatively dispersed. Like, they don't have huge numbers to be able to thoroughly cover the entire area, so if you're able to pick off a couple of people at a time, that would be your best bet in terms of getting in as sneakily and as quietly as possible. Getting past motion sensors, like, obviously if you get within slightly outside, the range on most motion sensors is about 25 meters. These ones you think have a little bit less. So if you stay out of its range, you'll still be able to access it with a pretty minor penalty to turn it off.
So guys, I'm not going to be as effective as normal. There's a lot of noise. If you see a jammer, break it.
Great.
Just treat it like it's attacking you.
Can I assume the Matrix, she can like light up my vision so whenever I look at a jab, okay, good. Because I won't.
Yeah, you can identify where, like, you can show her some AR augmentate of where stuff is.
Hey,
Shared screen. So I assume we pick a route. Are there...
So it sounds like we're going to avoid the spirits, just in case I did cast Manescape on us, make us look like coyotes.
Because it's totally natural for coyotes to wander through the building.
mean,
Actually, yeah, it is.
It is?
Like, there's straight up were coyotes and like in parks in Seattle pretty recently.
Great, good
And
job.
on the east side, like,
And if there's one
Coyotes-
group that probably survived into the sixth world,
be
it's probably
coyotes.
coyotes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put away the shotgun and pull out the. You know what? I'm gonna keep a free hand in it because I got stun hand.
Okay. So you guys are now about 50 meters away. And that is about the same time as when Cromwell is about to smash Elsie's skull and has stopped.
Well, back to this. Okay.
So we are back in the building. You are released from the control. You hear Venus swear, "Fuck." You can probably get one action in before they're gonna try and do
Another
something
time.
else.
I'm still gonna probably keep my berserk roll because I know her intent. So I think I have no choice but just to try to hit her as hard as I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Splat a mage.
Geeky
Mage
mage.
splat
Can
with
we-
a berserk on.
Quote, the control snaps, and I think Cromwell says, quote, "No!"
It's a good quote. Exactly how do I
Ears.
spell that?
No.
Check with me on the spelling on that, William.
I think it's EERA.
I thought
There was an N at the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
definitely
meant-
think
I
there's
missed
an
the
N.
beginning.
Her mages, the couple of guards are probably going to take interrupts to try and attack you before you get to her.
This is the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean? This is gonna go great.
Okay. It's cool. We will.
So go
Great,
ahead
we
and
finally
roll
get
your
to
attack.
clean up this Merlin group. that
Okay,
we can
I'm
do
going to
that.
use all 22 of
what I
my
figured.
Thumber dice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, are you hitting
Wait, on
Venus
what?
first?
Do I think there's... Oh,
Wait, it's just the other guys who's stopping.
no, this is on her.
They have to deal enough damage to take you down
Yeah,
for you to stop your attack.
yeah,
Like, that's what they're trying to do.
yeah. So,
otherwise your
no, I
attack
think
will-
Cromwell would use all his dice.
Are you gonna?
So would you want to find out whether or not they deal enough damage first?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's do that. Before I immediately... Here, I'll give you your 22 back.
Because the idea is that if he goes down, then he can't waste those dice.
He needs them.
Yeah.
You would
But
think...
actually, I would be okay with you going down in this case, not dying, but like going
You can't
down
hurt her.
because then you can't hurt her. Like team.
Yeah.
Team
Okay.
PvP.
So one of them
Totally
is going to try and do. They're probably not super well coordinated. No, they're going to try and do this.
She did an excellent job recreating the circumstances in which her other mage was killed.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they're going to attempt to do. This one's going to try and do. They're both going to try and do stun bolt. Okay. So you're going to resist with your willpower.
I will... stun bolt's not one you can dodge.
Nope.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. I will dodge with my willpower. Let me use 2 of my dice on that.
Okay. The other plan is to get him to burn zone.
4
check.
hits.
4 hits. Okay, you take 3 stun.
3.
From that one, from the first one, and then from the second one. You can roll again your willpower.
Okay. I will use another 2. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Okay. You completely absorb that one.
Good. Cromwell stumbles because he's already half stunned, but is still standing.
Okay.
He's going to hit her with a
You can use all 18.
pure physical hit. Going to use all 18 remaining dice.
Don't forget. Wait. Don't you forget. You have to
Push the limit.
Push the limit. Otherwise, it's not going to count.
Yeah, I guess we've done that with something. Yeah, okay. So I will spend an edge to push the limit.
Yeah.
Um,
To take all your hits, you will have to push the limit.
Probably. We'll see if I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
So anxious. Oh, this is gonna be grisly.
Well,
If it hits. Like, she might have, like, mana. I don't know.
16 hits.
Okay, I know you're being sarcastic, but that might actually be a spell.
There is an armor spell, but it's not
It is.
super powerful.
I'm gonna add 4 dice. Running low, guys.
It's fine.
Ooh. You said 16. Your net hits are 13.
Oh, jeez.
There's no way
13
she can
hits,
resist
so
magic
that
damage.
is,
Probably enough to drop her.
I mean, that's enough to.
yeah.
It should be. She doesn't roll that many dice to resist.
That is 23, 26 damage.
Yep. You drop her.
Like, murder drop or just drop?
She's dead.
Oh, shit.
Venus.
All right.
All of the rest of the mages are now going to attack both of you.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
roll initiative.
Do we hear any of this?
Or can he tell?
Cromwell has free agency for the first
No,
time.
there's a barrier.
Because his berserk fades as he kills
There's
her.
a barrier.
Oh.
Although he's probably still pretty pissed.
Let's see. I'm gonna, I'm gonna spend a point of edge to blitz because I'm in a chair. Oh, okay.
He
and-
smashed her head, right? Like same as.
Oh yeah, no, I assume that's what you're going for, or were you just trying to
I
like?
just think it was a
knock
straight
her
smack, like beat down, like.
Yeah, you probably snapped her neck, like you like smashed her, like smashed your head in her neck,
Wow.
like broke her neck, smashed her collarbone, and she collapses
Like this,
onto the ground.
every time
like,
we've seen Cromwell
clearly-
mad, he's probably the angriest he's ever been at this point. In fact, I don't even think he's probably unberserk at this point.
There are 3 other mages in the room, other than her.
Yeah.
Oh no, I said 4 people carried you in. So
And Venus would carry you in.
Yeah.
Venus wasn't carrying you in, and there was probably at least one other person in the room with Elsie. So there are 4 other mages, and then 2
What,
other
you
non-mages.
Oh, okay, I thought you said some of them were not mages.
Yeah.
Wait.
So 4 people
Okay.
carried you in. 2
Yeah.
of those were non-mages.
Got
There were-
6.
Okay.
So there's 6 people in the room. 2 are non-mages, and 4 are mages.
I got a good feeling.
One of us is positive.
Cromwell.
He is. Let's see. Damage does not remove your points from your initiative. Yeah. He is 31.
Elsie.
21.
Okay.
I mean, here's the
Do this.
Messy.
Let's
We've
do
definitely heard.
You're still
his
tied to a
scream.
chair, but yes.
There's no
You
way
guys
to
can
do
give me a
that.
perception
Oh.
if you want to, but probably not. You're not super close.
We're like 20 meters away.
I think we're 75.
You are
Or so
50
bad.
meters away.
Oh, 50
Okay, that yell.
My
Come on.
first target is this chair.
Yep. All right.
50 meters away. That's
Cromwell, you get to
2
go first.
swimming pools. Standard.
The other mages, they all like immediately draw their guns. The mages are all instantly hot. Like they are clearly they have seen you drop their leader. They have absolutely no desire to let you out of this room alive.
Right. Cromwell's not specifically berserk, although he's probably about as angry as berserk. I think he would break. Elsie's restrained to the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Chair is metal, wood.
She's probably metal.
I think he will. I'm just gonna grab. Can I reach her and try to break the restraints on her hands?
Yeah, it might cause a little bit of damage to her with the amount of strength that you're gonna have to.
I just
want
want to break. Is it like? Oh wait, she's like to the chair, right?
Like, to the chair, kind of behind her back.
I can get out of it.
And then
I'd
her
say go
legs.
after the mages.
Okay.
Yeah, the mages are gonna kill you.
Yeah, go get them.
I will
can get myself
charge
out of
and
this.
split my damage against 2 mages.
See whether or not
there's-
any of them are close enough together. No. No one is close enough for you to attack to.
All right, then I will hurl 2 hatchets
Okay.
at 2 mages. Split
Okay.
the damage there.
You like pull them.
I've got a quick draw to do that.
That's like ninja shit.
Yeah.
Make sure that happens. I'm just unless they took. Do I have all my inventory still? I didn't have
No, they
anything.
probably would have taken all of your weapons unless you concealed them.
Okay. In that case, back
That
to
is a good point.
yes.
If it was
I
like
wanted to be
hidden, then
fair.
we can see whether or not they found it. But yeah, no, they would not have left you with hatchets,
Okay.
like guns and anything.
For Venus, improvised weapon.
All right, then I should have taken the quality. So Cromwell will simply attack the closest mage.
Okay.
As hard as he can.
He's going to attempt to dodge you.
I'm gonna spend an edge to re-roll my misses. Cromwell's kind of stumbling around. He doesn't look in very good condition in terms of stability. 7 hits.
Your net hits are 3.
3. That is now going to be 17 physical damage.
I do one of these side swallows.
He's not even bothering Bartitsuing particularly. He just sort of slams the mage
Okay.
into a wall on his way to the
happened
other
You
mage.
do
Shame.
like a good amount of damage to the mage. You like slam them into the wall. They're still standing, but they're definitely stumbling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the other 3 mages, including actually that one, is going to.
He's alive?
Yeah, they
Probably
have
has
armor.
Broken ribs.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. But like, he is going to grab your hand and use Death Touch.
Okay.
So this is going to be physical damage that you will resist with your willpower.
Okay.
Just gonna take that force.
Is it body for?
Nope. Death Touch is willpower. Shatter is body.
Okay.
I feel like I
So
died of
physical
that.
damage.
My willpower.
And there's no, like, will full defense, so, right. There's no way to increase your defense against spells with an
Not that I know of, unless you have spellcasting.
I mean,
resist.
technically, for a touch spell, he should have to succeed at an unarmed combat to like a touch only attack to make contact. But it's up to you. That's what I do with my punch spell.
That's true, and then you just take the net hits from that. But it's a
Yeah.
little bit different because that's one that you can dodge. Like this would be the same. He could pew pew
Is
it
it
too.
is it a
It's a
line
touch
of sight
spell.
or is it if it's a touch spell? Strictly speaking, it should
Okay,
be a.
roll your dodge.
Good. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay, he is not able to grab you.
Ah!
It's all right. The other ones are going to use the line of sight one. You have almost full. One of them is pretty sure.
Cromwell is probably very clearly super stunned
Yeah.
and has no real physical damage. I think it would be
Yeah,
very
no, and
apparent.
that's the question. I think they want to kill you. Yeah, they do. So one of them is going to use Mana Bolt. Have that.
Not kill my boyfriend.
So roll your willpower.
Not
That was a
kill my
terrible
boyfriend.
roll.
Beyonce.
Well,
Power
yeah.
3.
Inner heart.
You take 1 point of physical damage.
Which I have to make a berserk roll.
The other one.
That's the berserk.
Cromwell goes berserk. I like not succeed on it.
Redundantly.
You are
Yeah, like,
clearly
wait.
berserk. Elsie,
sense
I
in
think
this.
one of them is going to see you trying to. You probably haven't started escaping yet.
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily going to do anything about you. They're going to focus fire on the thing that's trying to kill them.
The rampaging troll.
So one of them is going to try and set you on fire with flamethrower.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Wait, set you
Cromwell
on
on
Fire
fire.
has
Yep.
not gone.
Okay.
Wait,
well.
no!
They left the suit on, right?
Yeah, they didn't strip him of his clothes.
Fire is really bad.
So this one you roll reaction and
I saw.
you dodge normally.
Yep.
How many hits?
7 hits.
Fine.
Cromwell's recent gift of the bear god of combat reflexes are saving his
So the other one is gonna do another mana bolt.
Is it fire?
That's another willpower, so resist.
Ugh.
Mages are the worst.
There's a lot of mages. I still have 2 people that are gonna shoot at you with guns.
Can they just shoot at us instead?
No, you're not in the room.
Can we be in
One
the room,
hit.
please?
You are very close.
Everybody wants to be in the room where it happens.
So I'll actually have you 3 all roll initiative as well,
Oh, good.
because you are within 50 meters. Like you can
1 hit.
1 hit,
Wait, what?
Wait, worst
crap.
initiative
2 points of physical
ever.
damage.
Ever.
Ah,
I think
Yours is worse.
that's 3 mages that have attacked you so far.
1 missed. 1 tried to flame
No,
me.
all 4
and
have
2,
attacked you.
Yeah, they all.
Okay, so all 4 mages have attacked you. One of the guys with guns is actually going to come and like grab Elsie and like point a gun at her and say, "Stop."
I would like to interrupt with a defensive move in my chair.
Okay, you can spend your 5 initiative and do. What would you like to do with that?
Well, as we know, Elsie is not very strong, so there's no breaking out of the chair, but she is an excellent gymnast.
Okay.
And I assume has a mastery over balance. So
This is the thing that is true now.
okay. Yeah.
this is fascinating.
As he approaches me, I assume I'm going to see if I can, like, basically take the chair and throw it into him at the opportune time to.
You want to like spin it on one leg and like hit him with your body? Is that your plan?
Well, if you would allow, I'd actually like to jump, bring it down on his foot, and then
Okay,
slam
that's
it.
going to be strength. To jump in the chair
This
is
is like
going to be
Black
using
Widow.
your core.
I have him just where I want
I
him.
do.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of core strength that'll be involved in that. So,
They're being
been
very
working out.
cooperative.
okay, you can make me a strength plus body to jump in the chair.
All right. I'm going to use 2 thumper dice in addition.
Is this what it's like when I feel the way which must
This
be
is when you
whenever
social,
I
yes.
face
This
and
is when
Elsie's
you
just like,
social.
4.
4 hits. You are able to move the chair about half a meter off the ground.
And?
Awesome.
Like you jump about half a meter off the ground. Now give me your gymnastics to fling the chair into his body.
Yes!
You're halfway there, girl.
Yes.
He's gonna
All
get
right,
to
I'm going
dodge
to
you.
use another 2 points because I don't want Cromwell to slow down.
Is she Black Widow? Is that?
This is her origin story.
Yeah.
7.
You know, that is 1 net hit. Wow. So you land, like, slam it into his body so he's not able to grab you with the gun. He, like, stumbles back. However, your landing isn't super beautiful. You're, like, still clearly
Do I
in
just
the
like
chair.
face palm it?
And you're, I think, roll me a d6.
Oh, okay.
6.
6. You land on its feet.
Yay!
The chair. You are upright in the chair.
Awesome. I'm like, bring it! Bring it!
The last person with guns seeing you do that is going to shoot at you.
Oh, you get old.
Bring it! I can dodge in this chair.
So with -3 penalty, go ahead and roll your dodge.
This is the most can you shoot me instead, like not. Well,
This
thanks.
is pretty funny. Oh my god. Okay. 5.
You dodge.
This is better. We should leave you tied to a chair.
You successfully swivel out of the way as the bullets go wide and land in the concrete.
With a helping
This is
of
like-
pluck and thumper dice, it can be
How many,
done.
did you use dice on the dodge or?
Not on
No,
the dodge.
okay, cool.
No.
This is like
All right.
Daredevil. She had to be tied to a chair to discover.
So that's all of them going. And
I don't need a
decided None
gun.
of them did that. So, Elsie, it's your turn. And then I want to know what all your initiative
That's what I
are.
was saying.
Wait, no! We got it!
Oh,
What are you doing? We're not trying to kill us!
why?
I could have used it for Venus.
At least that person bought us an edge.
Yeah.
one or two
Save
edges?
infect if you can, chat. Sorry, mods. I hope this doesn't break the track.
Thanks, Anon.
Thanks.
Wait.
Man, I don't know your name, but there is a shit list that will come out of retirement for you.
But we got Edge.
You did get it. I could have used that for Venus, guys.
Not anymore.
She is dead on the ground.
To bet. Oh, can you res her
could've-
with that? Can you?
No, there's no
What?
resurrection on Shadowrun. So
You could have had her burn her own edge.
She could have burned her own edge. Maybe she did
Her rage
secretly, and
blinded her
she's
to her opportunity.
not actually dead.
She's just with a broken collarbone. Like,
Do we get a command now?
Elsie's gonna take her turn, and then we're gonna kind of separate out and do a bit of action with you guys. Elsie.
I would like to, as much fun as I'm having, I would like to escape from the chair.
Great. Give me an escape artist.
Yes.
That's true.
I've got 2.
Nope. You are. You get one leg free.
Oh, okay. Hey, I got a leg now.
You got a leg.
All right.
You got a leg. All right. The
We're the PBs.
So you guys are about 50 meters away. We'll assume, we're gonna say, for dramatic effect, you heard Cromwell's yell. Like, the walls are dilapidated and broken, and mana barriers don't stop screaming. So you heard Cromwell scream, you've heard gunfire, you have sensed... no, you wouldn't know because they're inside a barrier, so you wouldn't know that there has been the use of magic. But you can guess that there probably has been.
I mean,
You guys
they're
are
inside a
about
barrier, so.
50 meters away.
Cut to you guys hearing it. Cut to Inigo and what's his face?
Oh, yeah.
Andre the Giant's
Yeah.
character also hearing the scream.
All right. So
So who's
well,
first?
I
Are we
have
in initiative?
20.
Let's take a moment and are you gonna do anything, like, you heard the scream, you'll have a moment to kind of react and do an action before we worry about initiative.
I can go in there.
We just gotta book it, I think.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're technically in charge.
Yeah. What do you say, boss lady?
There's motion detectors in front of us.
Yeah.
They will know we're here.
They already do.
They
Okay. And they're not hooked up to any crazy Jet things. Do
Not
I
that
see
you can
they're
tell,
just
no.
Alarmed?
Yes.
Okay, fine. All right. Bring the cavalry.
Okay.
I'm booking it.
So with that first reaction, you guys book it and you make it about the 25 meters that
But
most
can
humans
you
are
get in there?
capable of running. So you're about another 25 meters away. You hear the alarms go off as you book it through the motion detectors, and you definitely see, like, there are the convergence of forces. You do not have a lot of time before larger numbers will begin descending on you.
On that turn, since we've now been discovered, I'm going to resummon Sharky.
Okay.
Have him ready. And that'll be force 9.
We can hold up inside this building.
And then I'll take your initiative and slot you guys
All right.
and have you each take your actions.
9 hits.
9 hits. And what, force?
9.
9.
Look, guys.
You know
There are
what?
no happy endings to this, so whatever.
Sharky is
happens,
feeling salty. So Sharky's gonna add 5 dice. He's like, you know what?
Great. Great.
Now you want my help. 1, 2. You had 9 hits?
Yes.
Your net hits are 5.
Woo!
Bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That means I can even resist the drain.
Good.
All right. Sharky's
Okay.
with us.
What's his initiative?
His initiative will be...
Unless you're gonna have him manifest, then just wait and we'll assume he does that. and
Yeah,
then
he's
take
gonna
your-
materialize.
Materialize. You'd think I'd learn the difference at some
No.
point. What will his initiative be when he materializes?
It will be 24.
24. Great. All right, everyone else, what was your initiative?
Mine's 25.
25. That's really low for you. Mainframe?
Well,
I
hate
rolled
meets
really
face.
bad.
Fang.
20.
God, all of you rolled bad.
Yes.
I rolled. It's like 4 in the morning. All right.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Team Cavalry, come on.
So Sharky, like, jets ahead of all of you.
Good.
And you guys can each take your action. So Sharky, I assume, will continue moving forward. Do you direct him to do anything in particular?
What's the strength of the barrier? I would have had time to assess it.
10.
10. Okay. So yeah, the Sharky's directive is going to be to rescue Elsie and Cromwell. So he's going to start by taking down the barrier.
Great.
And so
How does he do that?
He will, I guess, just do his elemental attack against that.
Okay.
So.
As he gets close to the barrier, not jiggles, but jolts, and bolts a
Like
mana
jump.
at him.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's an offensive.
It is an
mana
offensive
Wait,
mana
that
barrier.
doesn't make sense.
That's a
Damn.
thing?
So it will
super
deal
offensive.
10 force damage.
10
Or 10 damage
10
to
damage.
Sharky. That I believe he probably resists with...
It's
astral, so probably willpower.
okay. He takes. Ooh, he takes 8 damage.
Wow, he rolled poorly.
He did.
Okay, so Sharky gets there. He's still able to attack it, but it has harmed him.
So he's going to back off, recognizing what this is now. He's going to back off to a safe distance to attack it with a ranged attack. And so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't dodge. So it's going to be 25. Oh, no, there's more potentially. Hang on, I didn't roll enough dice. 26.
Okay. So I roll
Armor
twice the
piercing
force.
-9. So, since it's
Yeah.
force 10, it would just roll 10 or 11, I guess.
That'll be enough to take it down.
Good job.
Go, Sharky.
All right. So that's Sharky. Fang will be up next. No, Mordecai. Sorry.
yes.
Technically, Mordecai, you would have gone before Sharky, but
Yeah.
we'll assume yours was the summoning of Sharky. If you
it
wanted
was
to
on
also. Okay.
And the surprise.
it would, whatever.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to heal Sharky.
Okay. You heal Sharky. Then Fang.
Yeah.
Fang's gonna book it, like, just straight into the door. Get to the door, just does it unlock?
Door is locked from the outside.
Why? Why?
Because they hate you.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna pull out my Beretta and just start shooting at the door.
Yes.
I think we all recognize this moment. Fang did not use her
I can't
katana
use
to
my
open the
katana.
door.
Oh, wow. She
I'm
kept
not allowed to.
even under such stress.
I know, but it.
She loves Cromwell.
She does. She must.
I'm working
Can
on
we get
it.
an edge check? You might have a second edge.
Yeah. Do we have an edge check?
So I'm gonna roll.
How many points do they have? Emily, do they have 1 or 2 points of edge?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my dice. Just let me do my burst fire with my Beretta or my long burst. Ooh,
It's been a while since I've had this many. Thanks, guys.
come on, dice.
God damn it.
And last year.
It was about this.
started.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I liked it when
I
we were
assume
winning.
5 is enough to
Yes.
hit a doorknob, like a doorknob.
So
Okay.
you take all 5 nat hits because the door doesn't dodge.
Perfect.
And
and
what's
it's
the
so
damage?
It's, 11 with -5.
11 total or
11
11 plus
total.
the 5? Okay,
Minus the 5.
that'll be enough to break the lock on the door.
Wait, it doesn't?
No, she
Yeah.
said it is. It's enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's enough.
Then I'm just gonna bullet through and be like, and what do I see?
Okay, you're in a room. It's a fairly large room. It's got like a couple of I-beams sticking out of the floor, holding the support of the building up. There's like plaster coming off of the walls. You guys had 2 points of edge.
Wow.
Nice. Thanks.
We're gonna need it.
We're gonna need
So,
it.
you guys saw, so you see kind of, fairly normal ceiling. Definitely built for humans, not for trolls.
Okay.
This
Do
is
we all
an
get
old.
in there? Or
Huh?
I'm the only
No,
one.
I think this
Fang is the
an
only one
initiative.
who's like
She's-
booked it in.
I've opened the door though.
You stayed back.
I
and
am
were
going
healing
to use a
Sharky.
free action to declare that I am going to use my ability to counterspell on anyone I can see.
Great. Right now, you can see mainframe and Sharky.
I can't see her.
I just
Nope,
I
she's
ran
inside
into
the
the door.
That's
You don't
No,
really have a
I-
good. Yeah. she's-
I'm not thinking
well, you're
straight.
on your own.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, you have you see a room. There's a couple of large pillars, I-beams sticking out of the floor, plaster kind of cracking off of the walls. Behind it, cinder block. Bits of like wooden beams as well, but like parts of the ceiling have collapsed a little bit. Like there is a second story, but you probably don't want to stand on it.
No.
And there's like clearly the portions of the wall have been knocked down. Like this used to not be one room, but it has since been destroyed. and is no longer portion of a room. Inside the room, you see Elsie
thank goodness.
wrestling out of a chair. No, and that's it. There's nothing in
I
the
just
room.
assumed it was like, hey, you've been tricked. They're not actually in this room. There's a speaker in the
You
center.
find Two-Face like laying on the ground.
Yeah. So you see Elsie like strapped to a chair. One of her legs is like kicking and free.
Obviously
Okay.
trying to
Like,
to
just
get close enough
obviously
to a
trying.
mage to kick him in the
Right.
nuts.
There's a guy with a
freely.
gun who's wearing yellow and black.
No.
Near her. You literally have already had this reveal.
I know, but I can't handle this.
And this is the first time Peg
This is-
Okay, Fang knows this is new information,
No.
but Claudia knows it's not.
Claudia knows it's not. But
There's another person with a gun on, like, kind of on the farther side of the room. But
Okay.
Cromwell has, like, just slammed a mage into a wall, and there's 3 other mages standing around the room.
I'm gonna book it, and if you allow
You
me,
are probably done moving now.
That's
You
fair.
have.
if
You are
allow me,
in the room. Nope, you are done moving.
I got confirmation they're in here.
Okay.
Thanks,
Mainframe.
They're
So,
alive.
is there a safe spot that I see now, or like how many enemies do I see? Do I see any?
A lot.
Okay.
Like, there is probably at least 24 people.
yeah, that's
in
too
this
many.
area.
I'm gonna take the devil I don't know inside the door. So I will follow.
Okay, you're gonna book it in behind Fang. Now you can see Sharky.
But he already used the free action. I was there then.
Yeah, but he still has to be able to
Yeah,
see
I
you
have
when
to-
you get hit by the spell.
Yeah, it's anyone in my line of sight.
Do I know that it's safer with him?
It's always safer with Mordecai.
That's your choice.
That's actually true. Mordecai does
Stop
the
him.
big safe route.
Combat or initiative. Cromwell.
Cromwell, there's a mage I just knocked against a wall who's still standing. There's no one else within reach. The one that went toward Elsie has a gun and is threatening her.
Yep. Oh, I guess he got interrupted from the threatening, so he just has a gun and
But
is
he
near
has
her.
a gun and is approaching her.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to finish my because I just
Oh.
moved.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
What would?
So are there smart guns that I can brick?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. There's 2.
Okay. All right. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Are there 2?
Yes, in the room. Great. Yeah.
Fork.
Spoon.
Knife. What? Wait.
We're
This
we're
game
naming
is
utensils.
Spoon is the tech.
Totally not deckers, you guys. Oh, that's good. I like that. 7 hits.
Oh yeah. Thanks for saving
Oh,
my life from
Jesus.
guns.
Add 6 dice.
That makes sense. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. You're using up the dice. Good job.
Dice burn.
How many hits?
7.
You succeed. Yeah. Your net hits on both of them are 2.
Okay, great. So that's with the. It's 12 matrix damage to both.
Okay, that one is okay. That one is okay. They're both pretty damaged, but they're still working
Yeah.
for now. All right, Cromwell. Sorry.
Cromwell flips across the room, grabs a guy's arm, and tries to rip it out of the socket with an
course.
aimed unarmed attack on his arm.
Okay, so call the shot. Take the negative 4.
Shot is called. Let's see, with my stun damage. I'm gonna use an edge to re-roll the misses because I really want to do this. Nice. 7 hits.
Your net hits are 4.
4. That is 18 physical damage on his arm.
Yep.
I just tried a Chewbacca losing at chess style.
Right.
Did you just reference the holiday special?
I think that's in.
Oh no,
That's
it's
in
the
the
first one.
original.
Yeah,
It
that'd
is-
be a heck of a holiday.
You definitely rip through the ligaments, but the arm is still attached.
Oh,
Like
Probably
his-
just not used.
That's a
His
failure.
shoulder is dislocated and it is no longer working. Like it hangs,
I'll beat you to death with that later.
but it is clearly dislocated. The ligament, like you have shredded the rotator cuff in his arm. All right, Mordecai.
Oh, goody. I'm going to enter the room,
Yeah,
and
now you
I'm
can see
going
all of
to
them.
use a free action to indicate my intent to use spell defense.
Wait, sorry, what? What are you doing?
Yeah, because I've forgotten to do that in the past and regretted it.
I really
so can we get the lay of the land?
Yes. In this room, there are 4 mages. There are 2 people with guns, and there are all of you.
And then there's a mage puddle.
There is a dead mage. You would recognize Venus on the ground, dead.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 2 unarmed, or 2 people with guns who are wearing yellow and black, which you would all remember as the cutter colors. Elsie is strapped to a chair. Cromwell is trying to rip someone's arm out of the socket. They are pretty hurt.
I take it that like people are scattered such that they're not clustered in a way that AoE would
No,
be effective. Okay.
not unless you want to hit you as well.
All right.
Or
So
anyone
I'm gonna
else.
go up to the first mage I see. I'm gonna do a little spin punch whappy slappy on him.
Okay.
He's not expecting us.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually is, though.
No, he's not.
But to spin, maybe not.
No
Yeah.
one ever.
I mean, punch maybe, but spin, that's finesse.
That was a pretty bad roll, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
You miss.
Damn it.
That's okay.
Well, that was
Sharky.
the roll I needed. Sharky is going to gleefully hover in, and the mage that I missed, he's going to take his electric eel whip, and he's going to what's the word for what do you do with a whip?
Crack.
Crack it.
The whip.
Yeah.
Are you gonna crap or
Ghost
crap?
ride it?
Or are you gonna crap? Or are you gonna rap? Because a crack is not a rap.
I think he's gonna crack.
Okay.
The
No crapping, just cracking.
Do spirits poop?
God damn it.
Everybody knows.
My rolls are terrible. 1, 2.
I think that's a
5
six.
hits.
You know,
That's a
so one.
6-year-old children's book.
Oh, great. Then it's
Do
going to
spirits poop?
Then it's going to do 17 physical electric damage, armor piercing -9.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong Sharky. It should actually be 19 physical armor piercing.
That will be enough to take him down.
One mage
There's the
down.
All right.
I have too many Sharkies.
At this point, 2 spirits materialize to come into the room. One of them is going to immediately go for the mage, and the other one is going to immediately go for the spirit.
That makes sense.
Logical.
So
Yep.
you are going to get attempted to engulf you. So roll your dodge.
You should definitely
How
not die.
many is she rolling over there? I'm gonna go full defense. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
The other one is going to go
I do a
after
little cartwheel.
Sharky with fear. So roll Sharky's logic and willpower.
Sharky's logic and willpower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
He resists.
He grins through the fear. What kind of a spirit is it?
That one is the spirit of beasts. So a large...
Coyote.
Yeah, it will say it's a massive coyote because it thinks
And it's
there.
like,
and
what the
you're
hell?
not a coyote! So a massive coyote, and it
It's
howls
probably
and
super pissed.
raises its hackles. Yeah, it thought it was one of you. It was like a friend!
Yeah.
No. The other one is an air spirit. It is a little whirling tornado
I
that
hate
attempted
those.
to engulf you. And so they come in here, and now the mages are gonna go for it.
Oh, because there's 24 and I'm 20, and they get perfectly in the middle of those?
Yep, they're all very nicely clustered. I tend to do that bit on purpose because it's easier for me to just kill you all at once and then let you have at it. All right, now there are a lot more
Still got 60
targets.
dice.
There is a mage, so there's one unconscious. There's 3 other mages. There's one that's almost dead, who's going to attempt to get you again. This time they're not going to bother trying to touch you. They're just going to mana bolt you.
That's willpower, I believe.
Is that
That is a
stun
spell.
damage?
It is physical damage.
Physical damage? Cromwell doesn't look too beat up at this point. I'm not going to interfere.
No, he looks disoriented, but it's a little hard to tell because he's trying to rip the guy's arm off.
If there's no blood on his suit,
3
Then-
hits.
You take 1 point of physical damage. And then the other one of them is going to target you because you are a mage.
I am. True story.
They're going to go with Powerbolt.
Powerful.
roll your body.
What's that? That's body. All right. I'll add my spell defense to that.
It's 5 dice. Good work, 5 dice.
Bad, boo. Disagree.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Okay. You take 3 points of physical damage.
No.
Okay. Well,
That means.
Mordecai does not go berserk.
Okay. The one, I haven't got to the grunts yet. There's one more mage left, and they're going to. There's 2 targets that are clearly the ones they should target, so we're going to do even or odd to see who they go after. They go after you.
Great.
And this one is going to. It's the same one who did the flamethrower. So roll your regular dodge.
Okay, and I'm still full defense as well, so. Ooh, geez. I'm gonna use a point of this this edgy edge here.
Yay!
I'm gonna re-roll the misses on that because
It's not a bad choice.
that was not very good at all.
What's the spell?
Flamethrower. So there is a jet of fire
Yeah.
No.
being
It's
aimed at
pretty
Mordecai.
serious business.
Who's the Charizard in here? Is that his like name? Like
Yeah.
on
All right,
his
that's
Merlin?
more like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits.
You actually dodge.
Yeah.
I got a lot of hits on that spell.
I did not get a lot of hits at first. And then
Okay,
I got
you
more.
successfully dodged. Now, the spirits have attacked, the mages have attacked. The one of the ones who is now being arm wrestled with is going to attempt
Wait,
to.
they also go?
Yes! You're really struggling with. There's a lot of people in this room.
I'm not good at
I also
taking
hate to
turns.
break it to you guys. More people are just gonna keep coming in. This is one of those boss battles where.
Don't tell us that.
Bring
Okay,
it. I got a leg free.
Yeah. So he's gonna try and call shot and shoot you in the head.
Wait, with his arm that's holding a gun that's ripped out.
Did
of
you
the
grab the gun arm?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
the whole
Also,
point.
He's gonna quick draw. He's gonna drop the gun on that one. Quick draw with his offhand and try and shoot you with that one. So you can't
Okay.
do a call shot.
Man,
He's
he's
gonna make the quick draw.
Shit.
These guys are Zoros.
Why are they so mean?
Well, we did try to.
He can't do the call shot because that is too much of a penalty because he's not ambidextrous.
Whoops, I'm
So he's going to take.
another point of ed.
Huh? He's shooting with his offhand, so he's not ambidextrous. So he takes a penalty.
All has penalties.
Yeah, you are ambidextrous. You took that as a positive quality, unlike the negative quality, flashy, that
Pretty
you
sure it's
also
positive.
took.
5 is my dodge.
You dodge.
Distinctive.
He is not able to shoot you.
So flashy.
He pulled out, that one is his, just like an SMG. He was shooting a better gun before that. He's like, fuck this. Also, I'm in a lot of pain. And then the other one who is, that was the one that is near Elsie. The other one that's standing,
You don't need that.
I do, is going to take a shot at you with a shotgun. So go ahead and roll your dodge. If you want to continue holding to this guy, onto this guy, take a penalty. -2.
No, I'll just dodge. It's a shotgun. Five hits.
You need to resist 11 physical damage, armor piercing -1.
Ooh.
That's fine. That's like a lot.
While this is going on, I say, "Hey, Elsie! Hey, idiot!"
Cromwell takes a little bit of damage, but
Hey,
not too
Mordecai!
much. His
It's your turn now, Fang.
Okay. So just to get the word, like,
Yeah.
okay. Pretty smoked, stunned,
Yeah,
in a chair,
yeah.
like this or like this.
She landed on the feet of the
Okay.
chair, so she's vertical.
I'm
she's
upright. I have
upright.
one leg free.
And one
Okay.
has one leg free. That is
Really pretty
kicking
stunned.
wildly.
All right, I'm
What-
gonna.
Sorry, question. In what like places are you bound to the chair? Like, is it just your
2 arms and a
Two
leg.
arms
Two
and a
arms
leg.
and a leg? Okay. Are the arms bound like this or?
No,
They're
behind.
behind.
Yeah.
I'm
So they're
gonna,
bound together and then bound to the chair. So there's essentially 3 points of binding.
I'm gonna run over. As I'm running, I'm gonna keep the Beretta in my hand, but I'm gonna pull my shield, my half shield, from my back and then have it. I'm gonna run to the back and I'm gonna try to put a protective arm in front of Elsie as I use my Beretta to shoot the chains in the back.
That's really terrifying.
Yep. So I'll have you make that as a called shot
Yeah.
to the chains.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
This is fun. I don't understand.
A little higher.
I don't understand why you.
I thought you were blind.
I'm not blind.
She has lots of chat dice.
I will use a semi-automatic so that it's not as many bullets. So.
Okay. So you're gonna do that. You also are putting the shield up at the same time. So take a -2 penalty on top of that because of the drawing the shield is another action.
I would like to add 4 dice to this to make everyone feel a little bit better.
That's it.
It's a public service.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I do this? You only said 4 dice I had to lose?
So
called shot, we lose
Called
four. So
shot
I
is
lose
4 dice
6.
and then another 2, so you lose 6 total.
I'm only gonna use 4 dice.
You already committed to only using 4 dice, so if you want to reroll anything.
You have edge too. It's a chain!
With hands next to it.
Okay, if the
And
hands...
Elsie.
Little tiny hands that are good for.
You know what? No. Okay.
Bear in mind, you're rolling against a specific number that I want you to reach.
I'm going to use a point of edge to reroll my misses. As a heads up, I've already announced it. Was 3 enough? Okay, well, I'm really glad that I rerolled.
Oh my God! I almost lost my hands.
You almost got shot in the hand.
You wouldn't have lost.
You wouldn't have
it.
taken all the damage. I would have counted the net
Still,
loss hits.
I
and
need
you would've-
that
You
7.
could still miss
for
it.
like
that will be
GED
enough.
taking.
Okay, 7 is enough. It only does
Only she could have used her katana to cut
13. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 13.
13. That will be enough to break the bonds that
Of my hands.
of your hands.
Okay, I got 1 leg, 2 hands.
Yep.
That's great.
You have a chair leg.
Elsie.
Oh, by the way, I want to yell in my free action. Do you want my gun?
You mean my gun?
No, the gun I have in my hand.
Is it my gun?
No.
Elsie, it's your turn. If you spend a lot of time quibbling over it, I'm gonna make you asking about the gun your entire turn.
Let's see. So I am still connected to the chair by a leg, but my arms are free. Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Because is it
Yeah.
one chain that's looped around?
Yeah, and it was basically like looping you kind of through the chair.
Great. I will take the gun.
I'm just gonna.
What gun do you have for
Just
me?
shove the Beretta that I've been using into her hands.
Okay.
Right.
So
It's got like 14
I'm gonna take the
bullets. Good
Beretta.
luck.
So you
I'm
can
gonna
do a
like
simple
hop.
action with it.
Yeah, I
Do you
want
play
to like hop
Overwatch?
forward.
Berettas is like it's like the Symmetra, like one-handed machine gun pistol.
Okay, I can work with that. Yeah, so I want to hop forward. Like clunk.
You probably don't even need to hop forward because that's going to give you a penalty. Like if you want to shoot from where you're sitting, you cannot take a. You're not trying to like.
Closer to the guy I'm shooting.
I
It
also
doesn't
have a
help
shield
you
in
at this
front of
point.
your
You're
mouth.
in the range of the gun. There's no advantage to being closer.
I want him to know who is shooting him.
He'll know.
There's no worry about that.
You have so much stun damage. You're acting like Fang.
There's actually only one gun in the room.
All right, fine. I shoot the guy that cutter that was advancing on me earlier.
The one that Cromwell has taken care of, or the other one?
The other one.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the...
One with a shot.
So I believe, if I am correct, you're gonna add 5 dice to whatever your gun pool is.
Great.
So whatever your gun skill is, add 5.
Great.
It
Wait,
is-
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would still just roll her
No,
normal...
you roll your agility plus your guns, and the accuracy of the gun is
Oh, the
5?
accuracy is 8.
Is the limit?
Okay.
Then I'm in.
So you just
Why
roll
are
your
you
guns.
telling her to add 5 dice?
Don't you get a bonus in?
To what?
You whatever. Because
I am so concerned that Claudia has not been rolling the correct number of dice for a
my
year and a
automatic
half.
skill is 11.
Yeah,
But when I use my Beretta, I get to roll 16 dice.
because you roll agility plus your automatics.
No, but my automatic gun skills, the 5 is already built in to my automatic skill of 5. So my agility is 6, my automatic is 5, that's 11.
Yes.
And then when I roll guns, that is
Do you have
16.
specialties? And you also probably have a
I think we can all
smart
agree
link,
that for a street
which
samurai,
adds
Fang has
3.
shot very few people.
So when you have a smart link gun that directly connects to your brain, I believe that's another 3 dice to your roll.
Okay.
So that brings it up to 14. And then if you have any specialties, that would
don't have any
potentially be other
specialties.
bonuses.
Hashtag Jackie rules.
So you may have been rolling an incorrect number of dice this
It's
entire
what the
time?
game has been telling me.
Okay.
I would love to know where I got the
6.
number.
6. Great.
It's the
We're
number
gonna
we
look
got.
through your character sheet. So for
If
the
you would
last
like to
4
teach me how to
weeks,
play Shadowrun for the last 4 weeks.
This doesn't break it down.
It's
Now, I'm
either
wondering
lab.
if I've
It's
been
probably
rolling.
say
right.
6, your net hits are
'Cause I
1.
do have a specialty.
What's the damage on that?
6 piercing.
Great.
6 feet.
Sorry, what did you say?
1. So I resist 7. And is there any armor piercing?
Not for the basic Beretta.
Okay. Yeah, he's fine.
She has cyber limb agility.
Ah, so you have a higher agility
Oh.
when you use your arms.
My arms just let me. Okay,
Yeah,
I understand.
that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. So
Once again, the
the
mage
gun
is needed
itself
to...
does not add 5 dice. It's you roll that many dice regardless of the gun you use.
So wait, the gun just tells me how many pew pews it does. but
Yeah,
I
the
have
gun tells you
ability-
the accuracy, which is the limit of the number of hits you can take. It tells you the damage, the base damage without your net hits, and then the armor piercing. And then it also tells you the fire modes that you can do with
Yeah.
it.
This
How
technical
many
discussion of how guns work is
how-
very interesting, but I
Which
want to know if
recoil
Elsie shot
compensation?
one.
Shut up! I'm finishing. You're just making this take longer. And then it also tells you how many bullets
Yeah,
before you need to reload.
or recoil. By the way, it's extra bonus in recoil. So you have to shoot 5 bullets before you have to deal with recoil.
That's not true because recoil is based on your strength.
Hashtag Jackie
You
rules.
have to shoot 5 bullets before recoil.
My
probably
recoil
like 3 for
compensation
me.
is 5. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is different because it's based on strength.
Little girl arms.
Yeah, but
Not really.
okay,
I'm
we're gonna talk about this later. I
Get in our car ride home. Great, you don't deal any damage to him. All right, it's Mainframe's turn.
Okay, I'm still forking.
Okay, you can
Satisfying
probably
skills.
potentially take out, although one of them is now no longer using that gun, but you're welcome to brick it anyway.
In case.
Yep.
Well, I mean, does it look like anybody might pick it up? Like, why did he drop that gun?
Because his arm nearly got ripped out of his socket.
Ah, yes. So he can't. But he has another gun, and that's not smart link.
No, that is not.
some people don't smart link their guns. I don't know why.
Hashtag
Fine,
Jackie
I'm
rules.
just
costs money to
just
smart
at the
link
moment.
your gun.
I don't care if it's strategic. He's gonna do them both again.
Totally worth
Breaking
it.
the shotgun would be a great idea. 'cause that
Yeah,
guy
that's
is-
one of the ones she's attacking.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
No, it's just in the face.
I just
Do
don't
you want my
think this-
cheat sheet, Claudia? Or, yeah, your net. How many hits did you get?
I think I'm gonna use one of these edge
Okay.
to re-roll this.
Yep, do it.
I've got 6 hits.
Your nets are 4.
Oh, didn't need it. Okay, great. That's
Yeah, you'll probably break their guns.
Yeah, matrix damage.
Great. The one that was almost completely bricked, which is now on the ground, is yep, both of them are bricked. And Spark, guy with the shotgun, is now mad. Okay.
Can I use my movement after that to like go take cover?
Yes, you
That-
may.
great.
You may take cover.
I would love to take cover.
That
wherever
is a
this makes
smart
sense.
plan. Excellent. That's gonna take you and Elsie are done. All right, Cromwell.
All right. I'm still berserk, so I can't disengage. Fortunately, and I need to heal, which fortunately I can do by attacking. I specifically am. Here's what I'm doing technically. I'm attacking the guy whose arm I'm holding. Narratively, I want to rip his arm out and suck
Yes.
out his life force.
What?
Magically, which is what my transfer damage. Well, actually, it puts the damage in him. I'm going to take the injuries I've sustained and just force it right into his shoulder.
Okay. I assume when his boxes are full, you can no longer give him any damage.
Are his boxes full?
He has 1 box left.
Okay, I can only heal 1 to 2 anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So,
So he has 1 box of damage he has not
all right.
sustained.
Clogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
Okay, that'll probably do it. He's got a fair number of penalties.
It's very poetic and
Your net hits are 3.
3, so 17 damage.
Yeah.
He's got an overflow box, right? So I should get 2 in theory.
I'm gonna say you can't put things into people when they are in overflow.
Okay.
I don't know if that is a rule in the book, but I'm going to say that that is a rule.
Wait,
unless you want to go down into the dark magics.
I don't.
I don't, but I do want to pull his arm off.
That you do.
And then bite it, right?
God.
Yeah, like ripping a chicken bone apart. Or a chicken leg apart. The tendons tear, and you dislocate and dislodge his arm
And
from
I'll
his
say,
body.
I think you're mistaken. It was getting
He
revenge today.
screams and collapses and falls to the ground.
Does everyone in the room just sort of like pause?
Oh,
for
you
a
all
minute?
hear it.
Oh yeah,
We're just that sound like, you know when
Like-
someone's at Thanksgiving and they like rip the bone off of the
we're not-
carcass.
we're-
I can keep describing it. There's that wet kind of cracking sound.
Although, it's only been like 6 seconds in
Yeah.
which Cromwell smashed down the mage, run over, smashed the mage against the wall, flipped over, pulled that guy's
Yeah.
arm out over
Yeah.
this is the murder spree.
a second.
Yeah.
This is as berserk as you've ever seen Cromwell. Like,
Yeah.
he's out of control and really can't disengage.
Mordecai.
I have a very important question. Is there blood on his clothing after ripping the arm off?
Oh, yes.
Probably. He's
It's not his though.
I think berserk.
It
he
is
does
not his blood.
Ah. Well, that's good. That's a relief.
Definitely blood on his clothing, though.
It's all sleeves.
Mordecai.
I'm gonna try again with the punch spell. I do the. It's like Mario's spin jump when he's got like a fire flower and it's like boop.
Okay.
Just
That's interesting.
I cannot. Fuck. 4 hits.
Oh, I didn't even need to do that, but I'll take him anyway. You miss.
4 hits out of 20.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. At least I'm good at resisting drain.
Yeah, good work. Proud of you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Sharky.
Let's see. Sharky is going to go after the spirit that went after
Full
him.
defense?
The coyote.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I shouldn't have gone.
You're
just
right.
then because of full defense.
You are actually, because you did full defense, you're
Yep.
out altogether. So I'm going to retcon all that.
Ruh-roh.
Sharky.
Thanks, Claudia.
Thank you for remembering that.
Uh,
It's like the kid that asked, like, were we supposed to get homework?
I thought it'd be fair. I'd rather win and be fair than I don't know, rip people's arms off.
so it was the spirit of beast that attacked Sharky, I
Yes.
think. So he's gonna crack his whip. By the way, when he cracks it, it is with like a crab claw that's sticking out of his head.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
holding the whip,
Naturally.
just in case it wasn't clear to
out of
everyone. Yep.
Much like his van.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
His net hits are 1.
So that's going to do 19 damage, armor piercing -9.
Okay.
And it's electrical. I guess the beast doesn't have armor, so.
Actually, they do.
just,
Sometimes they do.
No.
it'd just be his body, I guess.
Yeah, you rolled really well on his body. How many points of damage?
19.
That is not good enough. Wow. Okay, that is going to be enough to... Yeah, that's enough to
The.
the mage.
Yes, thank goodness.
Do something. It's disapparate,
no.
Nope, it's like disrupt.
Disrupt. That's
Disrupt
it,
the
yes.
spirit. Thank you.
got it.
It's a lot of
There's like,
words.
dematerialized.
So one spirit is disrupted. Okay, mages. How many mages are standing? 3. 3 mages
Really?
are
Still?
standing.
I feel like
Yeah,
we're on an
'cause you-
episode of Sesame Street now. Proceed with the letter D.
Three
And the
mages.
number
Number
3.
3 mages are standing. All right. One of them is probably seeing how nearly stunned Cromwell is. They're going to switch back to using Stun Bolt.
That was smart of them and bad for me.
Yep. So they're going to attempt to Stun Bolt you.
Is that something I can dodge?
Yeah, with willpower.
Then I will.
Oh, no, not dodge, just
Can't
willpower.
dodge. Okay. 2 hits.
You take 3 points of stun damage.
Still standing.
You've got
The other one is the one that you tried to Wappy Slappy is going to, I think that was the one that was flamethrowering before, so they're going to flamethrow again because he likes it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I would like to hit you with the spell.
I know you.
I was like, that's not the words.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. I'm gonna add some thumper dice to that. I think I'm gonna add 4 thumper dice to that.
Okay. I'm not feeling confident right
And that did not help me at all. 6 hits.
Good. You need to resist
Great.
the force of that spell, which 11 fire damage, armor piercing minus 10.
11 fire damage, armor piercing minus 10.
And then let's figure out if you catch on fire.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take 5 physical damage.
Ooh.
I am not looking good. And then I believe for fire,
So it's your
my
armor value plus any fire resistance.
Yeah.
There's no specific fire
Minus-
armor piercing on this.
for a fire spell, it's negative the force.
Okay, so subtract 10.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like the fire.
And I only had 1 net hit on the attack, so you probably don't catch on fire.
And I am on fire.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
So,
And the damage value is 3.
yep, it doesn't get applied until the end of the combat turn.
Which is right now.
But yeah, I will. I will burn up at the end of this combat turn.
Does anybody left?
Actually, I can.
you
I think
roll
I can
yes?
resist the fire.
We're
I
Faye
do
still gets
resist.
to go.
I do still get to resist the fire damage,
Yeah.
like when it's applied. I
Yeah,
don't
I think so.
necessarily.
No, you don't take it. Fang does still get to go.
I do.
So Mordecai is on fire now.
Yes.
And there is.
I'm like this tiny little ball of fire going around.
No, I'm still not done. So one of the guards is the non-mages is dead. Another mage is down. There are still 3 mages standing.
Okay.
2 of them have attacked. The other one is going to go for you. They have not changed their tactics. So they're still going to go with mana bolts.
We need to get out of here. I don't know how.
Every time, you may have to knock Cromwell out because every time he takes physical damage.
I mean,
I have a couple of rounds. on
Okay,
each
roll your willpower.
I don't.
2 hits,
You take 1 point of physical damage.
and I have to roll berserk.
You were good. No.
Yep, I'm berserk for another 3 rounds, or until this mage dies.
Oh, it's funny for me. All right, and so that's the mage's gun. The other one with the gun is her gun was bricked. They're gonna throw the shotgun to the ground and pull out their tiny sidearm and attempt to shoot at you, Elsie.
Okay. Did she get a bonus from behind my shield?
Are you still standing there with the shield?
I have not gotten a turn since then.
Yeah. So you have +3.
Okay.
You have cover.
All right.
I don't know how to unlight a fire.
Water, typically.
I
Throw
can
them on
st-
the ground
I can
and roll
stop,
it.
drop, and roll.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
ever
literally
have
what
a-
you do. You roll your
If I-
agility and intuition to put yourself out.
If I ever get a turn again, then I can stop.
I would
drop,
also
and roll.
allow you to roll your agility and intuition to put him out. To
roll him like a
tortilla? Roll him on the ground. Yes, that is exactly what
roll
you'll do.
tortillas?
How many hits? 6. 6. 1 hit gets through, even with the +3? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay, 1
Rolled
hit gets
very
through, so you need to resist 7 physical damage. Armor piercing -2.
I assume it goes right underneath the part where I cut the.
Because it's not even, so they like no to your it lands in your leg that's still bound to the chair because that's the one part you can't move.
No! What am I resisting?
7 physical.
I would have gotten away
Oh, okay. Elsie, I take a kind of a shallow bullet in that leg.
You don't need that cab. It's holding you back, right? Okay.
Actually, I kind of do.
Can we parlay?
No, I'm still not done. One spirit is gun, and I need to decide if the other spirit's gonna go after you, which has the advantage, it will put the fire out. If you get engulfed.
Yeah.
You just
I'll be
hear
dead,
this
but-
this slew of profanity and what you assume is profanity from
Yeah.
Elsie, but it seems to be in multiple languages.
Definitely recognize the Elvis.
Fun fact, actually, it's stun damage when it's an air spirit.
So there we go, you're fine.
I think it's. Let's see if it goes. Does it go for the mage? It does. All right.
Yay!
So the spirit might help you out.
Great.
Roll your dodge while on fire as this air spirit whirls towards you with little angry tornado eyes.
It's drawn to the heat.
Yeah, it's drawn to the heat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
You dodge.
Where was this roll when a friggin' ball of fire was coming towards me?
It was a stream of fire, and you dodge.
I don't know that I dodge so much as I'm just like, I'm like a pinball. Like, just going around. The
You
ship.
run past stuff and like catch other things on
That will
fire.
happen.
Yeah, no, it can spread. It's great. Okay, so
Weird.
Fang.
Don't.
Oh,
To be clear, I'm not necessarily like I'm not ablaze like a bonfire.
yeah, but your beard is probably gonna catch on fire
I
more
believe-
than your
I believe you
clothes.
described yourself as a ball of fire going.
It just looks that way for a fact.
I'm gonna need you to roll to see how damaged your beard is.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
I-
It's like
You're
you
saying
want to
really
kill us
terrible
all.
Claudia.
things tonight, Claudia.
I missed you.
Roll better.
Not a good sign.
We're the power bottoms. It's never a good sign. Okay. I am going to quick draw my shotgun out because I did give up my Beretta.
And Elsie yells, "You have a
Shotgun you didn't give me!
I get the shotgun.
You could like use
Yeah,
your towel to put yourself out.
I don't have a turn.
I know, you used full defense.
I know.
I passed on my quick draw check, just if anyone was wondering, it was 7.
I love my beard.
I know.
We all make great sacrifices.
You'll look younger.
Some of us lose eyes, others lose a beard that will never grow away."
In fairness, I think you actually have things in the beard that are like foci for
Yeah,
you.
that's-
There, I have my my fetishes are in my beard.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I grew.
Wait,
so,
Mordecai has a beard fetish?
He has multiple beard fetishes.
so here's my thing: shotguns. If there are 2 enemies and I'm using medium spread. This is how I show my gun knowledge. I'm using a medium spread, which allows me to, if there's 2 targets in a 4-meter space, I can hit them both with the same roll. My roll that I got was adding 4 thumper dice. Thank you, thumpers. That did not help, but that's okay. You tried your best. 4.
We'll say yes, they are close enough together, so I will roll both of them to dodge.
That's okay.
I'm gonna say that you were aiming at probably the guy with the gun and one of the mages.
I don't
the
like
mage who
cutters.
fast the fireball.
So
Yeah, so you'll probably aim
makes
for the
sense.
cutter first. Let me say the second one. So the bonus. First one, cutter dodges.
Nice. No, opposite of that.
Yeah. Strike that, reverse it.
And the mage dodges.
I did the thing I was supposed to do.
You did.
We to book it, guys. This is.
All right.
if cutters are here, then I don't like it.
Puts it at Cromwell's turn.
The
And
mage who
Cromwell's the
just
only one who's gonna get to go again.
the mage who just hit me.
You didn't try and put out Mordecai.
I think he can handle it on his own. How am I supposed to? Okay.
No, it's fine.
Clearly, things are going
Mage just hit me.
swimmingly.
I'm berserk. Mordecai's on fire. Is there anything I do to try to resist just taking this guy out? I don't think so.
What do you want to
negative
do?
trait.
Because potentially.
I think Cromwell would. He would really want to hit that guy, but he'd also not want Mordecai to burn up. So yes, I will try to.
It's unlikely that I will die.
You keep. We're getting mixed signals. Help me! Don't help me.
I think
Help me.
Cromwell
well,
sees Mordecai's here and on fire, and he's upset by that. A
My
little
back
bit.
is definitely turned to you.
Um,
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
so I would like to try to not to disengage.
Yeah, you can take from your berserk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take a. We'll say this would be like a simple action. So you wouldn't be able to attack anyone if you want to try and disengage, but you could attempt to put Mordecai out if you succeed. How damaged are you?
I'm currently at 8 out of 11.
Okay,
Boss
so
dice.
add 3 dice to your resist, to your berserk,
Okay.
So damaged.
and roll another berserk. You
Man.
can add thumber dice
Yeah.
if you want to.
That's that's physical, right?
Yeah.
I think the 3 dice is
We only
likely
have like
enough.
one more box than I do.
Yes, it is. I managed to resist the berserk.
Yes.
Okay.
What is on fire? Is it your
Me.
armor?
It's him. It's his clothes. His
Yeah.
You would
armor.
think, like-
I think his beard is. I don't know.
About
Okay.
poncho.
Wearing
Yeah,
old
poncho
ratty
definitely.
clothing, you know.
Yeah,
probably
you
really
haven't
flammable.
cleaned your clothing, so there's a lot of natural oils
Yeah.
and in that unnatural oils
And
in them.
probably like pollutants.
All
and
right.
things.
It's
I
a little extra flammable than the
Cromwell has to
average.
put it out quickly. He can't. I feel like if I jump on him, I'm gonna hurt him.
Good
I transform his clothing so it falls off. It seems like the best way to put his fire out.
Super
This is
serious
gonna,
moment,
there's,
guys.
there's a lot of questions that are going to spin out of
Everyone's
this
dying.
choice. So this works if
is
it's
the
just the
best magic
poncho, I guess. Here's the question: is my armor jacket on fire? Because that's like also what's giving me fire protection.
Yes,
Like,
probably, if that's what failed to stop you from catching on fire.
Because I. So you're gonna like take all my armor away, basically, which Mordecai will not appreciate.
But you won't be on
But
fire.
he'll be alive not to appreciate it, so that's
I think
Yeah.
that's Cromwell's best bet in Cromwell's mind.
Great.
Okay,
He's helped with my clothes too once. It didn't go well.
Can I try to dodge this?
Sure.
No, let him do it.
I need my armor.
Yes, and Dan.
Yes, and I
and.
don't want to die.
Can we put in perspective that the two almost naked characters that we've seen have been the two men, and this is happening again? Like, there's been no.
So I have to make an unarmed touch attack
Yes.
Yep.
on Mordecai.
Yep.
Don't think this is how the spell's supposed to be used.
What?
I think you just want to turn it into like a blanket, right?
7 hits.
7 hits.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a glancing blow, which means it succeeds.
So you
right,
touch his
I have to
on
see
fire
if I
armor
succeed.
jacket.
Maybe he'll just turn it into like.
No,
a
I
really-
do get enough hits to transform it into what I want, which is a giant towel.
So now I'm covered in a fire towel, like
The towel's on
a fire
A flame retardant.
It's not like
You
bounds.
can't-
It's just
yeah.
it should. It's just
Yeah. It'll fall off.
Yes.
So the fire falls off of you. Your beard is
So I am,
singed.
to be clear, I am now naked and armorless.
With a singed beard.
With a
the
singed
singed
beard. Your
beard.
beard is about, how long was your beard?
It was like down to here.
Okay, it's probably about half that now.
No!
Like it.
Now we
it's
can see
frizzled.
your man move.
Yeah.
Cromwell
So
says
now you don't have the
Yeah, that's not all you can see, honey.
In fairness, do you wear underwear is the question. Because he only transformed your armored coat, because he can only do one piece of clothing.
Well, but I was
Did we
wearing
have a
that
weenie
poncho.
roast?
Cromwell says, "No, Mordecai, I won't let you die." And he reaches for you and removes your armor with one cast of a spell, turning it into a towel.
You know, no underwear.
Do you have anything underneath? Like, what are
I
your
am
layers of...
naked as the day I was born. Thank you.
Guys, this was a really serious
What?
episode until just.
And he will. I will.
It's like way more serious for me right now.
I know.
I actually think
and
this
armorless.
is
I
pretty
will end my
minor.
movement standing between the fire spirit and Mordecai.
It's not fire spirit, it's mage.
I mean, your
As a
life
mage,
is saved.
yes.
I mean, I think we have to understand, like, the
I-
stakes were pretty high. You being naked is
My armor just went
primarily
down
small
by
thing.
15.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there,
That's why.
All I have to defend, like any damage now, is my body of 5 dice.
Well, maybe you should like
Should have.
take some cover.
does it change the armor value of it, or is
No.
the towel now armored?
It's now an armored towel.
So you grab the
It's on
towel.
fire though.
Well, it's probably the action of transforming
Yeah.
that put the fire out.
And then, yeah, like, look, give him that.
I moved.
Nah, it's still kind of on fire.
Stay on it.
I don't know.
All right.
I kind of got shit to deal
Everyone
with.
re-roll initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna blitz with my other point of Thumper Edge, and that means you just get all the dice, right? That's
5.
Yeah, you add your initiative.
I think my initiative is high enough to run away from Mordecai.
Okay, so let's just be clear. These are the 2 worst initiative rolls I've
I was
had.
gonna put out the fire
help me,
on
guys.
this turn.
Why didn't you
I was
send
gonna
a
put out the
lot?
fire. Instead, I now have a negative 15.
You did send
Armor.
a lot of mixed messages. You were like, I'm
Yes.
going to burn up.
Yes.
Were the literal words
I'm going
that came
to
out of
die.
your mouth.
He
Maybe
could have rolled me on the ground.
could have. Again,
Instead
I
of
want to point out
depriving me
you're
of all
more
my armor.
intelligent than he is.
By 1
He
point.
is almost passed out from stun damage.
Look,
so
I've got 22. Like,
Okay, Cromwell.
let's just book it before my worst nightmare shows up.
Cromwell is 34.
Lucky.
Elsie.
I blitz and have 31.
Good, you guys can
Thank.
book it. 22. We need a plan, though. Seriously.
I blitz and have 23.
Meh.
Bad roll.
Bad roll.
Mordecai.
29,
Sharky.
26. No.
I didn't put your. That's fair. I can't force a pinky hold on you. You have the right to.
Okay, Cromwell.
Thank you.
There's a mage. The mage just attacked. Mordecai is between us. Is he within arm's reach with my reach?
No.
I'm currently not berserk, or did I just temporarily break out of it?
I will say you're currently not berserk.
Cromwell will say, I think we should make our exit.
There are cutters here. We need to book it.
I
There
say
are
to
more
Fang,
people outside.
did you bring my rocket launcher?
No. No. Sorry, there was no time. We had to rush after Cromwell.
And I want to try to pick Mordecai up and run out the door.
Yep. Make a grapple, like an unarmed, to grab him.
Fucking dodging this shit.
Summon hits.
What do you say
Fuck
when
you,
it
grapple. All you hear is like a stream of expletives coming from, like, that you can't even make them out. They're coming so quickly. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Cromwell. You're dead to me, dead.
You know, you're like in his arms. You could probably just knock him out if you're that mad.
Oh, please.
I've got bigger fish to fry because I'm nearly dead and I'm naked and I have no armor somehow.
Does Cromwell at least grab the towel also?
I don't know. Do you grab the towel too?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll
It's
probably
on
try
fire.
Yeah, it's still a little bit toasty. It's
I
slowly
think he's
burning.
gonna just run with it.
Okay, so you scoop that up, you scoop the dwarf up, and you're able to get a little bit of distance. Do you want to book it out the door?
Yeah, just
Okay.
trying to get out the door.
Great. As you exit the door, you see more people converging to the
Oh,
location.
no.
I tried to tell everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
you
outside.
definitely did.
Cromwell
Joseph.
is not going to stop running.
Yep. Elsie.
Yeah, I say to Fang, I'm like, let's get out of here.
You're still chained to the chair.
Yeah. Maybe I'm like hopping towards the door. I will shoot the dude closest to me. What?
Well, you're still hopping in the chair. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that shot at you.
Yeah.
Great.
How many living people are still in the room with us?
4. And a spade. And a mage. Or a spirit, sorry. 3 mages, a cutter, and a spirit.
So both of our magic
It's fine.
users
We're just gonna book
left
it. We're just
us
gonna
with
book
the
it.
spirit.
You can make. You can
Choose
make.
it. Six.
Net hits are 2.
Okay, so and damage is what you say 7 armor piercing minus 2.
It's 6 physical accuracies,
8.
so you can't get
8 damage.
It's a reasonable
No.
shot. You get a little bit of damage on him. He reels back. This is a lot. That is a lot more bullets than you fired.
Yeah.
Mordecai.
All right, I'm being carried by a troll. I'm
Yep.
naked, but I'm also really, really, really hurt. So I'm going to take a moment to just go, "Ugh," and I'm
casting a heal spell on myself.
That's
Come on. All right, and I'm able to heal all my physical damage. So all the burns just kind of like scar over, and the singed ends of my beard kind of like the singes fall away from it. But it stays.
Shorter.
It's maybe just needed a nice trim.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably about 4 inches.
Deal with you later.
You can yell at me. Yell at me.
Kind of melted the braids into threads.
Sharky.
So Sharky is going to. Is Elsie? Are you free?
No. I'm still got one leg, which is the bullet hole leg, attached to the chair.
Well, Sharky's instruction is to rescue you and Cromwell. So he's going to make a called shot with his whip to the chain that's holding.
Oh no! I just realized the problem with this.
Go for it.
No, do it.
Isn't it electrical damage?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
But you've
It's fine.
You got
All
this.
right.
Do it.
No,
No.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is a really bad idea.
Do it.
Do it. You already called it.
Physical or
Is this stun
electric?
damage?
It's physical
it's
electric.
physical damage.
Oh, you're
Oh, I could take physical. Like, okay, let's do this.
do it. You
It's a
already
metal
called it.
chair. It's a metal chair.
I'm gonna fry, but that's okay.
No, that's not okay.
We take it.
Sharky would not do that.
Listen, when I was growing up,
Sharky's
this was part
smart
of the
enough to know that it
anti-interrogation
is-
techniques
Yeah.
I got trained in. So.
Sharky will probably base do about 15 physical damage. Armor piercing minus his force, which is 9.
the
Don't do it.
Yeah, maybe not do it. Can you just
so
pick
he's-
me up?
Here.
yeah, he can do that. He's gonna grab Elsie
Sharky had specific
with
orders
his fins.
Yeah.
Is he manifest or?
Yeah, he's
Am I-
materialized. You
okay.
can see him.
Okay.
He's so he sort of floats over to you. He's like,
Hi,
he
Sharky.
grabs you up, and he's kind of got you like in a lock between his.
Oh, I was
fin
hoping
and
he
his
was going to put like
body.
the chair on his back, and so you're like on a saddle.
I'm riding Sharky.
I mean, maybe he will at one point, but right
start.
now it's more practical for him.
Fine.
He's a very practical shark. So yeah, and he grabs her and he
Thanks,
starts to book it
Sharky.
out.
Okay. Mainframe.
Well, it seems like it's everyone for themselves, so she will make eye contact with Fang and then run out the door.
Okay. Start running. So all of you at this point are able to see you're being converged on by probably
I'm
at least
left, yeah.
another. Yeah. Fang, it's also your turn. Are you going to
yes.
also leave?
I was gonna make sure everyone was out before I leave. I was gonna be the wall behind whatever.
So as all of you exit the door, you're a little bit staggered as you go, but you're more or less all moving before them. As you exit the building, you see like the building behind you. So you have kind of a few options of directions to go. You can go back up the hill that you guys came up into kind of more of the forested area. You can go along the road. You know where you hid your vehicle, or you can go towards the water.
You were out
think the
first.
water
Where would
might
you
be-
go?
You see at
Probably I'll
least
follow you.
a dozen people are probably going to start converging on your location, including with spirits.
Are we close enough to transmit on our comlinks?
To each other, yes.
Yeah. So my free action when I'm running, can I just send the coordinates of the van?
Yep.
Cromwell will run toward that and Cromwell doesn't.
You're about
I think he
200
doesn't know
meters
Mordecai's
away.
healed himself, so he's not gonna like run up to a bunch of guys who are gonna like hack him apart. But otherwise, he'll try to run toward the van.
Okay. Is anyone not going to try and head towards the van?
No, I'm just gonna be at the. I'm gonna make sure that like defense.
Okay.
Mainframe's buddy.
So
because-
they're all kind of converging on you. You're going to try and book it. Are you going to go through the forested area, or are you going to go straight up the road? And this can be individual decisions. You're going to go
I'll go
forest,
forest them.
forest. Well, you're on Sharky, so
Yeah.
Sharky goes forest. Sharky follows Mordecai, and Mordecai is going where Cromwell goes.
okay. So you guys start heading through the forest towards the van. A few of them are probably going to take some shots at
Yes, sir.
at Fang because you're going to be behind at the
trailing.
back.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think a spirit's probably going to be able to jump forward ahead and try and get Cromwell.
Okay.
So let's do, this is going to be a beast spirit that's going to attack you. So roll your dodge.
Let's see, I'm running. That's it's a minus.
-2 for you.
I know it's
to your
plus
defense.
for me for dodging, right?
No.
No, you're
it's
right.
plus if
You're
you're
right.
attacking
Plus
because you're
attacking.
charging. It's a negative to your dodge.
1 hit.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that was not great for you.
Wait.
The beast spirit's just using their natural weapon, so you're going to resist 10 physical damage.
10 physical
It
damage.
snaps at you.
It just like bites at me.
Yeah.
It gets a good bite in my leg, but my leg is pretty well armored.
Okay.
So I resist most of that damage.
Did any of it go through?
Yes.
Okay,
some
you
did
also
go
need
through.
to resist a power 6 injection toxin.
So
They
that's
just wanna
pretty
keep
good
us
for
here.
Cromwell.
They
Fortunately.
want to kill you.
But they're not that good. This is a good time for Cromwell to. Oh. 3,
And
4.
the other one's going to shoot at you.
Cromwell resists the poison.
Okay.
Do I take any penalties before I roll?
No. Yes, but we're going to say it nets out because there's trees and a little bit of cover for you, but you're running, so.
And I'm using 2 Thumper dice to resist going berserk.
Okay. I feel pretty confident about this one.
For the first time, Cromwell resists going berserk.
All right. You guys are going to kind of continue moving. You've made it like 25, kind of 50 meters. They're going to probably take another shot at you. They might try and aim towards mainframe,
I
but you're
will
going to
use
interject.
whatever. I will
So
be a
go
little
ahead
bit
and-
slow to try to take
Great.
the bullet. If
So go ahead and dodge again. The spirit is still there. It's doing a pretty good job of keeping up with you. Do you want to do anything Mordecai as well? Because you're right there.
If I can see
sh-
the spirit,
Yeah.
then I'm going to power bolt it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack on the spirit.
if I'm being shot at again,
Yep.
I would like to use 5 Thumper dice.
God damn it. The spirit has to resist 4 damage with its body.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Once again, I get back.
Wow, it takes all 4 damage.
Well, that's something. I rolled really badly on that. So.
You dodge.
Oh, thank goodness. And so mainframe doesn't get shot at, right?
You do not. No, mainframe is okay. The spirit is going to take another bite at you. So go ahead and roll another
Have I
dodge.
gotten to go between?
Did you want to attack the spirit? I'm just assuming you guys are running.
Yeah,
as
I'll
the main
probably
thing
fold
that you're
events.
doing. Okay, go ahead and do that. So
So, like, somebody catch me.
So Cromwell is stumbling around. 4 hits is his dodge.
you dodge. Glancing blow. So you guys eventually close the distance. The spirit, you'll notice, will back off after you get about 100 meters away. Either someone calls it off or it doesn't want to get that far away from the person who controls it. You're able to make the last sort of 25 meters and hop into the van and go wherever you want to go. You have a van, only moderately damaged.
It's north.
Yeah, you're in Discovery Park, so I mean, you know,
Out of
like
the park.
Yeah, you could go to any of your residences. There's
No
the
residences.
Rapid Rabbit.
No residence.
No, we need to let things cool down. We need
need
to
a
go
safe house.
completely.
Does anyone have a safe
anyone
house?
have-
Cheap motel. Let's just go cheap motel.
Okay.
Hotel.
Aurora it is.
You head to Aurora.
We would like to get 1 room. They're like, no.
Yeah,
No with 5 people, too.
yeah. You have to pay for 2 rooms, but they're connected, right? They've got those doors in
Yeah.
between them. So you make your way to Aurora. Dinah is a little singed up on the side. They stopped. No one is currently chasing you.
This is great.
Um,
Like, put it in perspective. Like,
So no one is. Mayber's really paranoid right now.
no one is chasing you.
no one's chasing us. Like, is anyone dead? Oh, no. I definitely thought someone. This is
None
fine.
of us are dead.
Yeah.
So you are now in your cheap motel room after some negotiation. Elsie, I assume at some point gets detached from the chair.
Yeah.
No, you're just sitting in there, like, still attached to it.
Well, I think right now it may be helping to since I'm attached by my leg, it may be decreasing the blood loss.
Probably.
So if I think that's working, then I will.
You might
detach.
re-tourniquet your leg before you detach yourself.
I assume Mordecai's clothes have stopped burning.
Yes.
I will transform them back.
Before I put them on, I stand there naked, glaring at him.
I take some damage doing so, but
roll your strength plus body.
I just want to for a moment, I want to think about it. We've
wait a minute.
all seen Mordecai.
Are you?
Everyone has seen
Are you
Mordecai
attacking
naked.
Cromwell?
We don't know this yet. This is all.
I don't know if you'd be able to tell.
sadly, 4 hits.
You feel yourself get jolted up into the air as I levitate you up. And then I just smack you down, not hard enough to actually cause damage, but just enough to
All right, everybody, just sit down.
That's
Except
it.
for Elsie, she's already sitting.
You come for the troll.
We have to talk.
You
about
don't
this.
go berserk, so you have some control over yourself.
I know, but you come for the troll.
Your troll is the reason that we're in this mess in the first place.
Oh, please. We didn't see anything we haven't seen before.
I'm not talking about my not having any clothes on. I'm talking about
He's talking about Cromwell giving himself up to Venus when we could have taken a more measured way to get you. We were coming to get you. We did not have to go in guns blazing. It put your life at risk, and it put all of our lives at risk. That's why Mordecai's upset.
You guys always seem to have a problem even when the plans succeed.
what?
So, I'm just saying, is it fast acting? Yes. That doesn't mean that it isn't calculated.
What was the plan?
The plan, more plan?
Yes.
I saw the mages running, and I thought they're gonna kill Elsie because they's real mad at me for squashing their mage's head. I figured I'm the one they wanted. I'll jump in and let them take me out. Maybe they'll let Elsie go.
Did they?
Well,
I already know the answer because when we got there, it did not look like they had let her go.
But we all walked away. We won.
You're welcome.
We first of all, we aren't safe by any stretch of the
No,
imagination
we have a
right
problem.
now. They, for all we know, they could
You know
still
what,
come
Mordecai?
bursting.
You do stupid things all the time. All the time, you're constantly thinking of yourself. And you know what? We never get an apology from you. And I'm not saying that I blame you for that, but you know what?
No,
for God's sake, don't be a hypocrite about it.
Elsie, I think he's right. I mean, I did mess up. I headed into danger, and I'm not sorry I came to rescue you, but I mean, I'm the one who got the group into trouble in the first place by killing that mage, and I'm not sorry I did it, but I think they's kind of got a higher calling than I do. What I does is punch what causes us problems, and maybe I'm not the best. Maybe you're moving on, and it's time for me to, go kill some troll killers and let the group do their own thing.
I'm just saying, anytime I mess up or I clean up your messes, I don't brag about it. And you know what? I do it a lot. So maybe we can all just accept that we're human and we cover for each other because we're a team.
It's like everyone else noticeably dislikes when you say, except that we're human.
I don't care.
Can we? The problem isn't mistakes. We've all made mistakes.
Yeah.
The problem is still at this point that Cromwell doesn't trust us to be able to do this.
What?
You
Do you-
still?
wait.
No, wait.
Wait.
Oh,
Do you think I thought that I was gonna get out of there alive?
I think that you are making this choice because you think that we can't
I
help you in
think
this.
I thought you'd find us and get us out of that trouble.
Then you need to plan that with us. Because this
Oh.
whole sacrifice for the team thing.
We attacked a bar. I had about 3 seconds to decide how to do it. There was a lot of noise, and in the heat of the moment, I made the choice I made, which is the best choice I knew. But you're right, it's not an healthy choice, and I live the life I lead, and it's not a healthy life. Maybe you want something different. Right, I'm very lucky to be alive. It's only the bear god has protected me from the red god all this time that I've made it to this point in my life.
You aren't just living for yourself anymore. You've always lived for Elsie. now you have to think about Mordecai and Mainframe. And yeah, I'm there too. I'm a big part of it. I mean, I thought we were going to make a big part of it. You gotta let us in.
All right, but when someone's in trouble like that, we can't wait till the next morning.
You could have waited 3 seconds. You could have waited 6.
Oh, I don't know. I think what I did worked out.
So
I don't
you're
really feel comfortable sleeping in either of these rooms. I'm going to sleep in the alley.
Mordecai. Don't say that.
Look, I think you've got very good points. I think I should take off and you should decide if you want to do the rest of this without me. There's plenty of cutters out there. I can go do what I need to get them off your back. They're madder at me than anyone. I'm the one who set the charges that blew the warehouse up. Didn't tell you that, but that was me. So I'm the one they're mad at. I'm the target. Why don't I just leave?
I should be angry about that, but I'm really just not surprised.
We're runners. Like, this stuff is part of the job. Like, we're never going to be 100% safe.
I'm just tired of continually, every single time, you running from the problem instead of dealing it with us.
From it, I'll run toward the problem. There's a difference. All right, what do you want, Fang? For me to be different?
No! I mean, yes, but no. I want you to literally think that we can help you. Because I'm so tired of you taking it on your own. Because that's not how it works anymore.
I do think you could help. I just don't have a right to ask it of you.
You asked it to my brother. You asked me.
Listen, we have a Merlyns problem.
We have a Cutter's problem.
Yeah.
And
Did you guys see Venus at all?
Yeah.
I don't think Venus is the leader of the Merlyns anymore.
Did you get ousted?
By my fist. She tried to make me smash Elsie's head. And so I smashed her head. Same as the last mage who tried to do that.
Sorry that happened to you guys.
Listen, I'm just saying, they're probably gonna come for us again.
They're gonna come for all of us. That bait wasn't just for you two.
Of course not.
Are they though? I mean, it didn't work very well for them. They lost their leader. I'll rip the guy's arm off. I'm sure they're pissed off, but they was pissed off before and it didn't go well for them.
Can I roll?
We blew their bar up.
Can I roll memory to see if, like, as Lance told me, or, like, can I figure out that, like, I'm kind of worried about this whole thing with this person who I kind of said my name to when they were...
Yeah, what do you want to know?
I want to like use a memory to be like, is this person, like, could they be in on this? Could Akshara be in on this?
So you want like a judge intentions? Like
Yeah,
your gut
like-
tells you would she
Like,
do this?
I
Like should she be part
investigated
of
some
this?
Cutters. Are they smart enough to know to work with Merlin, or is this like the Merlyns?
Yes,
This
go
is
ahead and
pretty
give me a judge
unusual.
intentions. You can add a bonus for your law enforcement knowledge.
How much of a bonus?
What is your law enforcement knowledge skill?
6.
That seems wrong. That seems like how many dice you roll for it.
1.
Okay, then add one die.
Three. My skill is 3, my lord. 3.
Like, I don't think you have 6 law enforcement knowledge.
No, I have 3 plus 3 of logic.
Yeah.
I got 4 total.
Your gut tells you the Cutters themselves probably would not have initiated any sort of interest in working with the Merlyns. Someone would have likely needed to suggest that to them or orchestrate it with them. Akshara was working with them. She was essentially and has worked with a lot of the gangs in Seattle, so she probably would be able to orchestrate that sort of arrangement, especially if it's like over a mutual person or persons that they don't like. you haven't necessarily checked up on her to know where she
No,
is or
I
what she's
haven't.
up to.
I've occasionally, like, I checked in once. So, did I tell...
Is this the point where I get to yell at you for giving Akshara your civilian name and for doing something stupid that puts the rest of the group in trouble? Because this is an example of times I actually don't yell at you, and I don't blame you, and I don't criticize you. I just accept you.
Definitely.
I don't know how
the
you're-
group. No, I'm putting you all on notice that if I keep getting this shit from you, you're getting it back from me.
I kind of feel like you already are, like.
Yeah,
doing that.
because I'm done. Like, in or out? Are you on the bus?
The bus is...
Is that a metaphor?
I'm not saying we should go get in the
Akshara
bus
knows
right
my
now.
identity and probably can find my sin through the system, and she's with the Cutters. I mean, she was, so this
So-
isn't just about you two. It's
Do you
about-
think she would have been able to, like, look up Venus and, like...
I
think
think
it's
she's
her?
worked with almost every gang in this city. And at this point, we are not safe in the Metroplex.
Okay.
Well,
So,
Unless we
There's-
decide to take every gang down, or we start our
You have
own.
only made enemies of 3 gangs.
Yeah,
Out
but
of how many?
A lot.
okay, so what
It's probably over.
is there a Venn
almost-
diagram of areas that are like
And a
not
lot of the other gangs hate
30.
those gangs.
Yeah.
So
Like
Okay.
you are at risk from the Cutters and the Merlyns. Like the Halloweeners don't give a shit. The like 4 or
Look.
5 Hellhounds like have no interest in you.
Iberus likes
troll
us.
killers.
Yeah, Iberus likes you. The Troll Killers dislike 2 of you and are somewhat neutral to 2 of you and
They're not
don't
really
care
planners.
about you.
So then we need to install a better system. We need a buddy system.
I actually think we just need to stop being reactive and actually be proactive.
I would love that.
I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna go kill every like we cannot be vigilantes.
I'm not saying we kill them, but I am saying we should take out those 2 gangs. Listen, I'm I'm not really interested in keeping a long list of people who are trying to hunt me down. I'm really like I can't live like this anymore. So if I've got an opportunity to take some people out, we've got enough connections in the Seattle area and we have enough connections to law enforcement. Let's just take them out.
Law enforcement.
the district attorney owes us a favor.
well, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff you've been saying, but I do think you're probably right that we need to start taking the fight to them.
I mean, if we took out what's her face, you're like nemesis. Do you think that would
Akshara.
like
You named her and you can't get
I'm
it,
pretty sure
right?
it's Akshara.
It's
Shaka
Akshara.
Khan? So if we took out Shaka Khan,
I'm pretty sure my name's right. I know it's not, but I'm gonna go like. Are you sure? What is it?
but would it be
literally
like
sent it to
would
me.
we be
It's
cutting
Akshara.
the head off the snake?
I mean, we've already cut off. I mean, not.
It's like a Hydra. You cut off one of the heads, probably.
Yeah, we've been taking care of Venus, and they're not gonna
Yeah.
come back with us for a long time. All we got, like, I'm not.
I mean,
Do you want to call her out?
I'm just saying, like, wouldn't like Knight Errant like to have her in custody?
I mean, she might have gotten out on parole, so who knows if she's at, like. I can't do a Google search on, like, is she still in jail?
You can't.
Let's go to Lance in the morning.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, wait, isn't Lance gonna be in the town and, like.
He'll be there. That's like 2 hours.
Yeah,
He'll be there, but also you have a deck.
Fang, I know you're mad at me, but maybe you could ask Mainframe to do that.
Oh.
Just right there. And I think when she goes into that box thing, that's kind of what she does. I don't know what a Google is. I've never heard of it. Is it something on the Matrix?
Okay.
It's when someone dies, you Googleize them.
Name. If you would like to go into the government system to figure out if Akshara.
Akshara.
I was right.
I am
No,
gonna
you
need a
keep saying
spelling on that
Akshara.
name.
Akshara.
AKSHARA.
She just wanted Fang to, yeah.
Okay. Please. I know that we're all very exhausted.
Yeah.
I think some...
Sharky will keep watch for tonight.
I apologize. I'm cranky. I haven't slept in like a long time.
I'm just really afraid.
I think there's something you need to know, though, and you should know this already.
Oh, good.
There's never a plan that I'm breaking. When someone tells me what to do, I tries to do it. But when no one's told me what to do, I use what the bear god puts in my head, and the bear god has some crazy ideas. So, if there's a plan and I'm breaking it, I apologize, but most of the time there's not a plan and I does what seems best. Be that trying to replace Elsie with a bunch of gangers what's running away in a surprise fight we didn't know about, or stripping Mordecai down because I don't want him to burn to death.
All we're saying is, and Fang was trying to say this earlier, we just wish that what you saw as best was working together, because it was a dangerous situation you created. Your hands almost killed Elsie. That's what scares me. You're strong, but it can go both ways. And I'm not saying there was a plan, we just wanted to help, and it got worse instead of better. That's all. That's all.
You're the best weapon we had, and you ditched out on us.
No, I did what a
worse-
weapon does, so I kept moving forward. You've either got to give me a different plan, or you've got
We
to be
can't
ready
keep
to
it. If you run
neutralize
away,
it.
we cannot give you a different plan. You
All
were
right,
unconscious.
I'm out of here. I'm through with this. I just smash open the hotel door and says, "You knows what I am. Call me if you need me. If not, I'm gonna be taking out troll killers."
Cromwell storms out.
I just don't want to die.
Why is it always running away?
It's what we do.
Mainframe flops over on the bed and drops into VR.
Dramatic.
So she'll go to Jack Point and try to follow some threads.
Yeah.
She's not actually going to break into law enforcement
That
agencies
sounds like a
because
better
I'm
plan.
from a motel in Aurora. My resources are limited.
Yeah.
But I would like to kind of in an alternate persona, not as myself, try to find some threads like discussion about events in Discovery Park,
Gang activity in Seattle.
Yeah.
Do you want to also look at like various, because like court records, like some of that stuff is publicly
Yeah,
available.
I'll
You can
do
at
a
least
cursory
see, like, when
search
people
for
had trials and
like
things that.
releases and paroles
Yeah.
in the last since our explosion on that name. Obviously, I will Google her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean you Googleize it?
You want me to like extend
Yeah,
a
give me an
test?
extended test, matrix perception. So we'll kind of roll segments of 10,
Mordecai.
15 minutes.
Mordecai grumblingly puts his armor and clothes back on, and
Oh my god, you were naked this whole time.
yes, he was.
Is anyone gonna take
And
a shower? I'm gonna take a shower.
He grudgingly observes that it actually fits even better than it did before.
Cromwell did repair all the like moth holes and things.
I'm just gonna go take a shower.
Mainframe gets 14 hits on
The first one?
checks.
Or
3 checks.
3 checks. Okay, so over about the period of 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere in that region, you spend some time in Jack Point, you start tracing some leads. You're able to find that Akshara was like taken. You can find some like offer up to the hospital. You can find some hospital records on that, and then things get a little patchy. And as far as you can tell, there was never actually a trial. There was, and she was never in prison. She just kind of disappears off the map. You maybe ask around at some like less reputable medical facilities and are able to find someone kind of matching her description and her wounds. There's been like several accounts of cyberware implants. And then in terms
the nature of the implants.
no, you don't get anything particularly specific, but they're fairly numerous. And then you're also able to pull up a little bit of information like that other gangs have been reporting, like the Cutters and the Merlyns have been weirdly chummy in like kind of the last week or so. Like it's pretty recent.
Okay, so in the last week or so I could zone in on
You can
particular.
essentially trace it to right around the time the Draco Foundation cut you guys off.
She's got a friend on the inside. there's no other way to explain. I mean, you know, explain all
Yeah.
those things. It's someone sprung her. There was no trial,
Okay. So she's out there.
So
and she's probably ripped.
like,
She's a wait.
are the police
Cyber
still? Is there?
The implants? She's been around the chop shops.
Razor girl.
Is there? The police still want her, or did they clean her record?
I don't have access to her record right now.
Okay.
But there was no trial.
Yeah, so
So-
she's still got the same charges against her.
I assume they wouldn't let her bring two gangs together if she was on some sort of probation or watch.
Yeah, so you would get the impression that she has disappeared, but Akshara is still, Nundri is still like a criminal. Like that person is still persona non
And law
grata.
enforcement is probably keeping it hush-hush because it's kind of high profile, and it would be very embarrassing if it got out that she had just slipped out the back door.
But it's
probably
not a
one.
huge surprise that someone like her,
Yeah.
who's really
She had
good at
so
bribing,
much money.
and
Yeah,
she
she
is
was good
just
at it.
and working
and all the connections,
clandestinely
she's
in
probably
connections.
got like access to fake sins and
Yeah. And
anything
just-
she would need to just.
She like this, right? They knew how to hit us, and they hit us hard. And now I'm just worried.
Mainframe is tracking Cromwell's RFID, which was turned on prior to the Discovery Park incident.
He probably went like a block, but then realized he's injured, and probably
like-
just like went to a bar and ordered like club soda,
Okay,
trying to get the blood out of his jacket.
I quietly sent that information to Elsie, FYI. Just not making a big deal of it. Just
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I got a bullet in my leg.
okay. Well,
I would have healed.
I'm not. Yeah,
I mean,
I haven't slept in like a really long time.
just see. Mainframe goes into mother mode and
Let's just-
is she stabilized enough? Did we heal
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, I think we
She's
can.
stable.
Okay, great.
Let's
Let's
see that.
get
Wanted
her
to
into a
take
bed.
my GED.
You did. They told me you did. You took it.
How'd it go?
No, not right now. Not right now.
I'm just asking.
We're gonna get a Shaka, Sean.
Shakalaka.
Just get some sleep, okay?
Kill that
One of us has
GED.
got to get some sleep. You need sleep.
You
Want to sleep? But like, she makes no move to actually go to sleep. She's
just like curl up in the metal chair that you're still sitting in.
no, I'm detached from the chair by now. I'm just like sitting on the edge of the bed, being like, why am I so tired?
The crankiness, the kid that's like, I'm not tired! No, I don't need to sleep!
She could very easily just go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's also Elsie. She's probably like no dozing to study for the GED the night
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was an all-nighter on top of this all-nighter.
So beyond the initial kind of information, do you guys have the next sort of step that you're planning on, or are you kind of just going to spend the night here and take a pair of fresh eyes in the morning to the problem facing you?
I think that's the best.
Elsie mumbles something about taking the rocket launcher to Fang. Like, we're gonna take the rocket
It's
launcher.
on the
We're
motorcycle.
gonna
The
go
motorcycle's
back there.
home.
Mainframe takes from Dinah a couple of motion detectors and sets them up on the doors. I don't know.
I instruct Sharky.
It's
to-
probably not really good
Dark
windows, right? So
No.
they're bad.
Sharky's going to be
Tiny.
patrolling astrally until sunup.
Okay, so between the front door motion detectors and
The shark. So you guys bunker down for the night.
How many
Cromwell.
hours of hot water do I get in the shower?
Hours?
Hours.
probably
0
more like-
hours.
No.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
If it's a hotel, there's
Yeah,
the biggest
I'm pretty sure they put it on.
But on
it's,
Aurora.
it's a motel on Aurora. They probably put each room on like a timer, so you get at maximum 15 minutes
Great.
every like
I take
4 hours.
15 minutes of this one, and then I get out still wet, with a towel, go to the other one, and sit in that one till it's out.
We're on Aurora.
Yeah.
Cromwell goes down to Beth's and he just bitches to Merc about non-trolls.
After I shower, I'm like, I'm gonna go to Pine Girl Wall.
Period.
So
probably
Oh, okay.
The night will come to a conclusion, and dawn will eventually come, and you will get your rest in some way or another, or you don't. And with that, we shall end tonight's session and see what a new dawn and a new day brings next week, with only 3 episodes left of Shadowrun Corporate Sins. How many other horrible things can I do to them?
A lot.
So many. So many things. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
Thank you, Thumpers.
Thumpers. Hey, Thumpers.
Chat.
We are going to read off the tips from tonight. There have been some amazing, generosity. I'm very excited to read
This has
these
been
off.
really great.
It was a great session.
Thank you.
You're not dead yet. I have so many ideas.
I didn't get hurt that entire session. Like, I feel bad.
You didn't?
I didn't even do a dodge roll.
There are 2 engulfing spirits, and you managed to.
Yeah,
not get
Yeah.
there were 2
You didn't-
magical creatures that were far more tempting.
You didn't get wrecked within an inch of your life.
No.
Set on fire and then had your dignity stripped away from you.
Here's the thing.
didn't have
I'm
any
actually
dignity
surprised
left.
Akshara didn't just, like, while I was running behind, be like, magnetic claw. Like,
Dignity is really an
55
illusion
dice.
in MFAC.
All right.
Ice Bunny, Shadowrun, I wouldn't say we are canceled. We are bringing the story to a conclusion in
Yes.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a couple week break, and then we're gonna be doing a mini series for 4 weeks called Skywatch,
Which is
all I can say is I've drawn a map, and I'm very excited because I like maps.
Did a lot of Wikipedia research today rather than working.
I decided on a character and I'm going with it.
It's an
figuring
excellent
it out.
decision. So that is something you guys will have to look forward to. As much as we love Shadowrun, it is time to bring the story of these characters to a dramatic, possibly fiery conclusion.
If we had another year, we just have all of Seattle hating us. Like, we had to.
It would. Yeah, there's only so many gangs that I can have murder you.
Many neighborhoods.
Well, there's.
Is there a death pool going on?
We actually
Yeah, how many
do-
people? Who thinks people are gonna die?
We actually do roll dice, so.
The options are between 0 and 5. Yep, people who will die.
Well, what about Miss J?
Inclusive?
In this room.
NPCs can start dying.
NPCs.
Miss the grandma.
Don't count.
Cookie.
So many possibilities.
Either one
All
is
right.
out there.
Our first tip, William_TW.
Oh my goodness.
Here are 6 dice from #Neonet. Go Cromwell, Elsie, Mainframe, Mordecai, Fang. Go Lauren. Thanks for the laughs and tears, the great stories and awesome characters, for inspiring and encouraging other talented people to share their stories and art with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dead Max, 1 for each. Cromwell, Elsie, Fang, Mordecai, Mainframe, and Lauren. Demolition 1, preemptively giving a don't die to Elsie and Cromwell.
Yay.
Elsie Cleek, Cromwell Crushers.
Yay!
Got some of that today.
Siladir, dice for the bear god. Cromwell.
Nice, thanks, chummer.
Munch8504, this is for the creator of Team Power Bottom. Fang, sorry.
Yeah.
I started calling it PV and I felt really smart, but I don't think
It was like peanut butter? What? I didn't.
Should it be P bottom? Nope. Doesn't
KB
work.
Tibbs. Good luck, everyone. Go Lauren, Fang, Mainframe, and Mordecai. Save Elsie and Cromwell. If you don't, Mfek becomes Fem. Do you know how many YouTube comments that will get?
I don't get it.
Really, it would have been Mf if Elsie and Cromwell didn't survive. Mf. Mf. Trooper SJP, Ellie Hawthorne, #Elsie. Here are 2 tips from the Seattle Street News. 1, don't eat raw oysters from that back alley food cart near the entrance to the Orc Underground. 2, Toth tells me that you are the most popular face in the face meetup.
Ooh.
The question is which face is she wearing?
It's a yogurt meetup.
Oh yeah. It's
Osaka Shan, no dying Cromwell, not until Skippy is avenged. 4 dice, #Cromwell.
That's nice.
Skippy?
Skippy is the dog that
That you
another
murdered?
character of mine spitted like a roasted pig, like the corrupt, dirty dog he was when he deserved to
Great.
die. Down with Skippy.
Well,
Next up, Demolition 1. Dear Red God, I'm done with this. You've ruined my life enough times already. These mages will pay for what they've done. I will see to it that they all die horrible, horrible deaths. No one puts Elsie in danger. #Cromwell.
Aww.
Anonymous, #Lauren, to troll Mfek and chat possibly one last time.
God.
Save Mfek
Wow.
if you can, chat. Sorry, mods. I hope this doesn't break. This amount doesn't break the tracker. I have a
crazy.
lot of dice left that I saved. I really could have probably murdered them with it.
Thank you.
I think they should reset every week.
No, they shouldn't. Because I
No.
used mine for. I
All right,
saved
then you don't
mine.
get edge carryover either.
Do we not get? We get edge carryover?
I did.
That's what you have been doing.
Oh, I've never had. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I.
Well, you also haven't been using guns, so.
Excuse me. I use guns.
Claudia's difficulty level is a little bit higher than the rest of ours.
Phoenix Fire 39, 5 dice, more Elsie gymnastics. Demolition One.
Life's hard for me.
Venus has joined Pluto among a list of cold, dead, lifeless
Oh.
objects. Nice job, go Umfek and mop up these gangers.
I'm so
Mainframe
happy she's
Mordecai.
dead. She was on that rooftop ordering our assassinations months ago.
It was almost a year
Yeah,
ago. Faye,
over.
Elsie Cromwell, hashtag Umfek forever.
Can't tell you things about Skywatch yet. They're secrets.
I know.
But it's okay. Can I talk about the thing
secret.
that's after Shadowrun?
Yes.
We're gonna do a show that's called After the. It's
After the run.
After the run.
I think it's after the final run.
After the final run, and we get to talk about the show, and I'm so excited because this is the thing I wanted at the beginning.
You're all gonna get final roses.
Oh, we're gonna get roses,
There were two-
and you get to dress up fancy.
There was two things I wanted.
There'll be
one
Pocky. I
cast
want a
party,
Pocky, okay.
and then one
Oh
I
my
want
God.
an action figure. Those are the two things I've wanted since the beginning.
Venus was a total Becky.
Becky's still out there, guys. Anyway, Wishful Thinker 8 from one Canadian to another. Hashtag Mordecai.
Oh,
He's actually Canadian in real life too.
And
Thanks, you
finally,
hoser.
Demolition One. Hashtag Mainframe. Here's the info we have on Akshara Nundry. Use it for what you can. Good luck. Mainframe Core, Muppet Mafia.
Thank you, Demolition.
Imp in my head, we will just have to find
Did
out.
Elsie get her GED?
Did it I finished the test at
She
least.
took the test. Did she pass?
Been studying with my tutor, William.
It's going to be just like a reality show season. Yes,
Yeah.
it will be.
That's like the goal.
Someone says they buy a Fang action figure. I imagine you open it up and katanas just like spill out. There's like 20 katanas.
Only
jammed in
two.
there.
Fang only has
Well,
Canonly 2.
And the other thing
has-
is, like, the Exploding Kittens box meowed, your box would have to go.
Ooh.
and it has like a bag of flowers, etc.
You can keep refilling it. You just smack it.
It's got magnets and you can pull it
oatmeal in
apart.
it.
It's
CP
oatmeal,
Fandom
though, it's
says
not
Elsie
flour.
dies
you're
a
right,
high
oatmeal.
school failure.
Thank you.
Wow.
Gosh.
Life is really hard for us right now. Like,
All right.
God, this is so depressing.
you know what, guys? We survived. And,
Yeah.
and like, this is fine. Everything is fine.
Thank you so much for joining us here tonight,
Thanks,
guys. We will be
guys.
back next week with episode 3 out of the 3 that are left. I don't know, 1 out of the 3 that are left. The next one.
T
There's
minus
only a
3.
few.
Penultimate.
Penultimate, penultimate.
Can we do a vote for like set it up on the Twitter that we'll see like who will die by the ending film?
No.
'Cause I'd like to see who's gonna like. I would like to. I would
We
like
could
to.
maybe do that on the last night,
Yes.
but you guys don't get to see the results of the poll.
Oh my god.
Okay, I
Everybody's
just want to know what
I don't want
everyone
to be
thinks.
influenced though. Can it happen like during the final
So we're gonna make it
episodes?
to the last night. Is that what we-
How about during each episode? That's just how you do-
We'll die this episode.
This is a terrible idea.
It's an awful
here's the thing.
idea. It's so terrible.
My entire goal is to not die, so that will help me.
I like to think
Granny
most of
Power.
us have a
So
goal to not
it
die.
has been a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
we will
you,
see you
guys.
next week.
Ouch, Em.
Stick around after this. Vanquished is coming up. There is going to be people also potentially dying, is what it sounds like. Will they survive another day? That's a really good question. I ask that every time I run this show. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's sign off. Who have we been?
I'm Dan Poslins at Dan Poslins.
I am Cheryl, aka Muppets Aphrodite.
I'm Claudia. You can find me at Jackie Nash, JAKIDASH. Ding ding.
I'm Janine. I am at Admiral Asma.
I'm Tony Beeman. I'm at Tiny Beeman.
And I'm Lauren. I'm at Random Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time.
Bye, guys.